Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, February 19th. This is Guy. Good vibes to you with Guy and Shine. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Good morning, William. Good morning, Kendall's Life. Good morning, Desi. How you doing, my brother? Good to see you. Magic Healing, Jimena. Nice to see you this morning. Smiley. Nice to have you this morning. This is Good Vibes. Oh, man. It's another one of those outstanding starts to the day. Actually, it is a good start. My wife was feeling pretty good this morning. She went on in work and, had to go to the ER last night, had some issues and everything there from work and stuff. But, doing good. So shout out to her. I'm glad you're feeling better, honey. And hope you have a wonderful day. I hope everybody's doing good this morning. Had a great evening last night, just hanging out with everybody and just doing our thing and just having fun. But good morning, good vibes. Miss Tracy, howdy. Nice to see you this morning. I hope you're having an outstanding morning. We're getting her going. It's cold here. I think it's supposed to just keep snowing, today. Man, my throat's dry. But I think it's supposed to just keep going and get weather throughout the rest of today, and then supposed to. I really don't even know what's supposed to do after that. All I know is that today it's supposed to get bad. Our little hill does get treacherous. No kidding. So it is one of them deals where you do have to kind of pay attention, especially if you do have to go off of it or if you do have to try to get out. There is times where it's not the funnest situation. So good morning. I'm glad to see everybody here. William, Smiley, Tracy, Desi, Kendall's Life. Appreciate you. William being the first in the house this morning. Good morning, brother William. I appreciate you. We had a fun time last night hanging out, just talking for a little while and talking music, talking anything, talking whatever. Lost my Wi-Fi. So guys, if this thing dies, good vibes to you. Because last night, right after I got done streaming last night, got done, come back here and was on the back side of this thing, talking with William before we closed out and hung up, and it just boom, cut. No warning, no nothing. So if it drops, it's not because I wanted to. It did it last night. But I could. It did. It ain't like you have a warning. And then I went out there and looked at the box. I sat here for a couple minutes, and I'm like, well, I wonder why I did that. And then I went out and looked at the little box, and it had a red light on it. And I just know if it has the red light, then that means the thing ain't going. So, but we have those issues when it gets weathered like this, and you start getting freeze and stuff like that, and the wind and snow. I don't know what it is that does it. I don't know what it is that does it. But it does get like that. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Appreciate you being here, man. This is fun. Good vibes with Guy and Shine. Talked with Shine for just a few minutes this morning here on the backstage part of this thing before we come out. And just getting things rocking and rolling. I like to kind of know that my headphones are working, because to be honest with you, I can't really tell. I can't tell when they're working and when they're not. So just knowing that I'm not sitting here talking and nobody can hear me, because I've done that before. Some of you may not realize that I have not been a professional forever. Whatever your version of professional is, because I've started this thing on mute a heck of a lot more than I've started it off with it ready to go. It's them fun times when you, because for me, I'll get myself all worked up. I'll be like, yeah, I'm all confident. And then I'll get started, and that'll be the time when you go for 30 seconds before you realize that you're muted, or it takes somebody saying, we can't hear you in the comment before you realize that I don't even have my mic unmuted. So, shout out to everybody in here, man. Did that weather mess with the guitar yesterday? I do try to keep it in a pretty stable environment. Of course, my little room, it's subject to change just because it's not, I don't have it. I don't have it regulated like that. But it is amazing how the weather will change your instruments, especially the nice humid days are the days when, like my Martin, that you can't see no kind of nothing. And it's like everything just closes up and just tightens in. It's nice though, but it does affect it a lot. It does affect it a lot. Now that little Gretsch, it doesn't do that so much, but it's a totally different, totally different beast. But anyway, good vibes to everybody. I appreciate everybody being here. Getting my banners lined out. Look here, bam! I love it. I love it. That's fun, man. Man. Let's see. Get that one up there. See there? We're getting it going, guys. We're getting it going. It's morning for me too. So I'll be honest with you. I was spending too much time belly aching over this beforehand. And I just decided a couple days ago that when it's time to come on, I walk in here and I come on. I'm not belly aching no more. I belly ached over learning. I belly ached over figuring this stuff out. I belly ached over how to do it. Now I'm done with that. I come in here and I get going because this is going to be what it is. The format is what it is, and I'm learning. I'm doing the best I can. But I found myself not feeling as excited because I was worrying about it too much beforehand. And it was like, okay, just set the thing up and be ready to go when it's time to go and come in here and just start. So that's the way I'm going to approach this from now on, so that good vibes in the morning is good vibes in the morning. I ain't going to be in here at 5 o'clock in the morning rooting around and worrying about that's the kind of person that I am, and I find myself doing that kind of dumb stuff. So I just put a stop to it a couple days ago. So I may not be quite as organized right off the rip because I ain't been sitting in here for 2 hours fooling with things and making sure I understood. But it don't matter. It don't even matter. Everybody's just here for good vibes, and that's what it is. Good vibes from Guy and Shine. I'm gonna play this. Let's see here. Where's that at? Oh, see, that's what happens when you don't come in and prepare beforehand. That's what happens. Can't never keep nothing. Can't never get it going. But I'm gonna play. Shout out to Gaston's Guitar Covers. He's been a friend of Guy and Shine. Just been outstanding person to get to know. And I'm gonna play one of his songs to get us started this morning. So shout out to you, Gaston's Guitar, and shout out to everybody in here. And I'll be back up. And let's see. This one is called "Working Man" by Larry Fleet. It's 3 minutes long, so I hope that you guys enjoy this. This is one of my favorite ones that he covers. Appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy and Shine. See you in just a few.
4 a.m. Lord, don't it come way too soon? You think by now it'd be something you'd be used to. So put on the coffee, turn on the news. It's gonna be hot as hell, but at least the skies are blue. The clock ain't go right, but you do what you gotta do. I know you're tired, I know you're hurt, I know you're broke down to the bone. But your bills are paid and there's smiling faces waiting on you at home. It ain't always easy, it ain't ever like you planned. Oh, but man, ain't it working man. Now you're going home while the sun's going down. You're still miles away, you can already hear the sound of little voices saying, Daddy, come out and play. So you steal a couple more minutes from a damn good day. Clock ain't wore out, wouldn't want it any other way. you're tired, I know you're hurt, I know you broke down to the bone. But your bills are paid and there's smiling faces waiting on you at home. It ain't always easy, ain't it ever like you planned, oh, but man, ain't it working man. It's the sweat, blood and bruises, callous hands, hard as can be. There's bread on the table and presents under the tree. I know you're tired, I know you're hurt, I know you broke down to the bone. But your bills are paid and there's smiling faces waiting on you at home. It ain't always easy, it ain't ever like you planned, oh, but man, ain't it working man. It ain't always easy, it ain't ever like you planned, oh, but man, ain't it working man.
Yes. Shout out to Gaston's Guitar Covers. We appreciate you, brother. Friend of the Guy and Shine Show. We just appreciate you being here and appreciate you and allowing us to play, a cover of yours for us. So thank you for being here. Hey, shout out 6 people in the house. We appreciate it. It does sound awesome, William. Good morning to y'all. We appreciate everybody. Hit that like button for you guys. I'm gonna come down here and see Sean. I'll see. Hey, brother.
Good day, sir.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good
I
everything.
go and see you. How's that line go? That movie, that one with the guy.
That's funny, man. Good morning.
Good afternoon. In case I don't see you, good evening. I think that's it.
Yeah, something like that, man. That's the way it is. This morning, I'm gonna tell you right now, Sean. I had it last night. I just had got off here, and for the first time ever, not first time ever, but first time since I've been streaming like this, the Wi-Fi went out. And it don't send you a little thing saying, "Hey, y'all better get ready." It's just like
it's boom.
Yeah.
Like here, you'll be like, we could be talking at any moment. It could just go boom, and it makes that sound too. It goes boom because you hear the whole.
It was gone. Yeah. Me and Will, I went on last night, as you know, because I texted you beforehand and told you.
I seen you. I was hanging it in the background a bit.
Well. Hey, as soon as I got off, I told Will, I said, "Hey, man, just hang around and me and you'll talk for a second like you and I do sometimes." Hey, no sooner that I that we ended the live stream, come up here and was talking maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes at tops.
Yeah.
And dude, it just both of us went, and that was it. It was like, gone. I'm like, that's never happened. So I, just sat and waited for a minute. And then I'm like, wait a minute. So I got up and I went and looked at her box and where it sits at from where my little room's at. All I got to do is walk out the door. And I looked over and there's a little light. If it's blue, it's on you. You can do what you want. Yep, if it's red, y'all dead. You ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? No. So I looked over and it was glowing red. I was like, well, that answers my question right there, man. So so I'm just kind of throwing that out there that we could just be like, because if it happens on my side, it kills it. That's why I need to get everything squared away with the administrator part so that that if one or the other drops out.
So we have that studio ability to have everything.
I'll be honest, dude. I haven't spent the time yet, but I will. It's like, I know it can't be that tough.
There's only so many hours in a day. You know what I mean? There's only so many hours in a day.
Indeed, man. Indeed.
You got other things to do, and there's a lot you're doing in the background. Like, we got.
Well, it's just one of them things. Like I just found out about the other day. To be honest, I just haven't spent the time to fool with it, and I will. But I will.
Yep.
I will. Because I do see the importance. Because, dude, I dropped out last night like it was a bad habit. Like, go. No, it was like if it happens on your side. Well, then I can just pull you down out of the screen and carry forward.
Right.
But if it happens on my side and it's coming through, then it's done. So I'll get it squared away today on the administrator thing, because my wife, she went on into work and took the truck out. It's going to get bad, but it's not bad right now. She'll be fine coming back
So
in.
it's supposed to get worse again? You're supposed to get
Yeah, it's doing its thing right now. It's supposed to do it, but I think it's supposed to snow pretty much all day today, man. And then
on top of that muck, like, is it? Like,
well, luckily, dude, it all kind of it melted away and it's gone, and it wasn't too bad starting out.
Yeah.
And luckily, it was cold enough too when it started again that it's not melting. It's just, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing though, because you get flooding or you get, it's like either which way we go right now. It's like around here, it's like it seems like it went from snow to flooding, rain to snow, and now we're back to snow, ice, and it's like I don't even know.
Dude, make up your mind, winter. Make up your mind already.
It's winter time's last little jab at you, because you know that next month it starts kind of.
Well, I seen no, this is not a pun. I actually did see a squirrel yesterday, which is a good sign, right? Because I'm like, oh, could it be? Like, because up here, like the whole Groundhog Day thing. Did they do that down there too? If the groundhog sees his shadow, spring's coming. I'm like, whoever came up with that nonsense? But our Willie, the whatever his name is, he's got a pretty good average. He's usually at about 80%. So when you see him chirping along, it's like inside of 4 weeks before that sun starts coming back.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's
that's a reference for any folks
way.
that live in the cold, snowy places. You might know the reading of "Will he see his shadow or not? Will there be 6 more weeks of winter?"
Man,
some of the things town come to check it out. See, come on, just see your shadow, man. It's been so cold.
It's like all right, okay,
yeah, that's a good prop. It's a good prop. It's almost as good as a squirrel seeing his shadow.
I'll be honest with you, man. I just soon feed the ducks.
No, you know what time.
We'll go ask the ducks what it's going. When spring is it? 6 more weeks of spring.
I don't know, but
you know what I mean.
Ducks.
Good five.
Yeah. See.
Ducks. Hey, it's already doing that. Yeah.
There you go.
Gotcha. Good five. That's hilarious, man. That is just hilarious.
Getting my voice back.
But man,
I sound terrible.
Well, I just got done. I don't know if he was listening in, but I told everybody, I said, man, for the last little while, I have been belly aching over this, but I had to learn a lot. And I found myself in here at the beginning of the week. I was in here way early, and I'm like, I sat here and I'm like, now wait a minute. I got other things I could be doing. I'm in here for an hour and a half before it's time to look at everything and just kind of sit and think. And I'm like, nope, it's good vibes. And the only way I can bring good vibes is to make sure I've got good vibes. And this ain't bringing me good vibes sitting in here looking at this thing.
No.
So I just started like now. When it's time to come on, I come in about 5 minutes till. Sit down. If you're probably popped up in here able to talk for a few minutes, and then I just hit play and go, or hit stream and go for it. Because that's how I bring good vibes. Because if I'm sitting in here fooling with this thing for an hour and a half, 2 hours, I ain't really got good vibes by the time it's time to do this. I'm ready to implode. You know what I mean?
To be as easy as possible because there's so many. Like when we begin that flow going good. You know what I mean? And like you kind of then you set that expectation in your mind. So like to sit there and be like tinkering with stuff. No.
I ain't doing it no more. I
agree. I don't like that.
You get it's
overwhelming, honestly. You know what I mean? Like,
it
becomes like, and then your mindset. Okay, but that's part of it too. Learning.
I also, knowing the kind of person I am, I had to push myself through for a while just to force feed it, like learn it. Like if I keep doing this, it will be embedded in my brain I'll be a self-proclaimed guru by the time it's over with, because I'll know how to do what
I self-proclaimed.
Hey, but I got footage.
You know what I mean?
I got footage of my stuff now. I do look like a guru.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm telling you, when you walk in my little spot now, it's like, almighty, what's this dude like? Who's he work for?
It's
like,
good though. See, you
looks like CIA agent or something like that. Like,
NSA.
I got 4 different things. I got a phone, a computer, a monitor. I got. It's just like, good God, man.
Upgrades.
I got little trinkets laying around everywhere of stuff I can plug into something I don't even know what to do with. It's like, oh God. But I look good. But it's like,
well, that's the main thing.
It looks
all
like
that really matters. That's all that matters.
Yeah. That's all. But it seems like you go from like it does seem like it happens fast because I honestly started out just a couple weeks ago, really truly not understand, and now I feel pretty good about everything. Like I feel all right about pretty much everything. Just learn. It's slow. It takes me longer to go pull up an email. It takes me long, but the key is that you know it's like it's becoming something that's like, okay, it's not that hard, it's not that bad to pull up a just.
Well, the thing I found with this is that like you there's it's like what's the best way of saying it, like once you learn one thing, then there's another thing to learn that can help you go up a little bit more and a little bit more. So just
and the base knowledge is important. Some of the little basic knowledge keys. Mm-hmm. Like once you understand, like for me, dude, the whole world opened up with the drag and drop and copy and paste deal. Once I understood what the heck it meant to do that, I'm a copy pasting fool, bro. I copy and paste everything if I can. You know what I mean? Like I love copy and paste. I just didn't understand how it worked on the computer. I knew it on the phone, but I didn't know how to accomplish the same exact thing on the computer as I did on the phone. But now,
like everybody has strengths and weaknesses. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can see like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know that until like I put people into blue that, okay, once they're in blue, then I can go find them all, like just by clicking the thing, go straight to their channel. I'm like, man. So like, I figured that out yesterday.
Yeah. Right? Well, and it helps them. It helps them to help you keep your comments. If somebody comes in spamming the heck out of you, they can just make sure it's taken care of.
I got excellent backtracking software, so just fair warning.
Whatever. But yeah, like in my comments, man, if somebody starts sending a bunch of like smiley faces 20 million times over in my comments, they just know, okay, we'll give them a timeout or send them. Because I sometimes can't keep up. I can't see it all. If it's going fast,
especially it's like somebody who's just blasting you. Like,
dude,
it goes
like, well, you know how it is on the thing. If you go over to banners and you're messing around there, well, your comments are coming through and you can't see it right then. Yeah, so you go back and you got 5 million happy faces or some dude, something stupid in there, and it's like, man, I don't.
It loves.
But you know what? It cracks me up.
Yeah.
I can be talking about anything, and if I see that, it brings a giggle to me.
I've been waiting. I got some saved, so the next time he comes,
shout out to him. I mean, it makes you laugh every time.
And they're the powdered ones that he's requested before.
Powdered latex.
I made sure to get them special on my last hospital visit.
Yeah, it's like, of all the things that he can come through, I see
it's one of the best ones. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that guy. If I never hear from him again, I'll never forget that line. Yeah. Oh, he's back on duty. He must have heard his name. Oh, he does. He's keep oversight of the comments. So.
He's in the comments. He knows what's being said. He's seen something about Captain Squirrel. He just had to make sure that
everything's on point.
Everything's on point, man. Let everybody know he's here. But hey, man, shout out to learning new stuff. Shout out to everybody supporting each other. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate everybody. Ate in the house this morning, Sean. Everybody just having a good time. Good vibes. Hope your Wi-Fi holds up. Yeah, me too. Hey, Smiley, when it goes, it goes. They don't give you like a countdown, 3, 2, 1. No. It was gone. I was like, whoa, okay. Then because me and Sean and Tommy Kenyon, shout out Tommy Kenyon, Keeping It Real Media, we was talking backstage, and he was explaining to us some things that we can do to help, like where Sean has control, where I have control. And it also helps to where if it does do that, as long as he don't lose his Wi-Fi, then he can keep going with mine. And as long as I don't lose my Wi-Fi and he drops out, I obviously can keep going with it. So I'm going to change up some things and make sure that we're able to make sure that don't happen. But if it does go out today, if it goes blank, everybody in the house says no. It's because if that happens, there ain't nothing. You can't do nothing about it. There ain't nothing you can do about it.
How long did it take when it went out for it to come?
It was only out about a half hour.
Oh,
and then it was back on. And then it done it one more time last night before I finally went to sleep. But then when I woke up this morning, it was doing exactly just like it's always done. Shout out to Squirrels Magnet Fishing, man. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. My little pet squirrel, he keeps an eye on the comments, and anytime he sees anything with squirrel in it, then he just likes to moderate and make sure that everything's
job, everything's good.
Everything's going, everything's solid and everything. He sees now that everything's fine and he's cool. He just sits right there and he's cool. But shout out to everybody, man. 10 in the house. Appreciate you. What do you got pulled up down here for us, Sean?
I got one that we played before, which is Who's to Blame, and then I got one that I did probably like 2 or 3 days ago, but I finally put it together, so to speak.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different because I've been trying to get back to just more like not picking at all on some songs. So it's a different style or same style, just a little bit lighter, I guess. You know what I mean? So whatever one you want to go with, I guess.
I'm gonna let you tell me.
Groundbreaking. Well, let's go with A Better Way. Let's do that. We'll break some ground.
That's the one. Okay. Yep. I see you there.
Yeah.
All right, man. How long we got on this one, Sean?
It's 3 minutes on the nose, actually.
All right. Good vibes, man. This is Guy and Shine. Appreciate y'all being here.
Seems that I can turn it into something that I could use, so I revolt. Same old story, same old trouble. Seems to follow me everywhere. But now I'm ready for something as best as I can prepare. Tell them when I'm gone what I've said. It's better to live on your feet than suffer on your knees. The meaning to life never meant that much to me. Was more about the journey than anything believed. Some say the way that I think, some criticize the way I speak, but it was me here all along. And I'm still the one singing these songs about a better way. Something that maybe we could all believe, and if it don't work out, it can't get any worse right now. I think we can all agree. Something better for you and something better for me. We can get along or we can continue to wear ourselves out with things you truly don't believe. I see the greatness in you and me. You and me. What it all could be.
Yes, sir. So
Good
that's
job, man. That's
yeah.
one of them that I have to do that. I got to do the
The flippity
3-step
flop.
process. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Yep.
because
What's
I
yeah.
forget, man. We got
Yeah.
DJ Westside in the house, man. Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah,
being here.
thank you for coming
Appreciate
by.
you, man.
Appreciate you.
I see you down there. Shout out to 9 people in the house.
Thanks, Will.
What a
Appreciate
great job on that song, man. Good job. I'm sorry I had to do some flipping and flopping there. I was
No
like,
problem.
oh no, this one don't just pull us back up, because those are cool. We need to get a couple loaded up of yours like that, so that we have like it's like a commercial. Like you can just hit the thing,
Well, once
and then we don't have to do nothing.
Once
just,
you set me to administrator, then I can do it the same way you can. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna. That's worthy of doing. I just haven't, but I'm going to.
I could take a roll of the dice here and try some. While you're doing your thing.
Yeah, by all means, man. I just shouting out everybody. I appreciate everybody being here, man. Thank you, guys. Shout out to 10 in the house. Let's see. I got DJ Tom Westside, so I had to get scrolled back down. DJ Tom Westside, Smiley, thank you, friend from Chris the Flash and other places too. But shout out to you. Thank you for being here, Brother William. Thank you for being here first in the comments this morning, and he hung out with me last night. So shout out to Brother William, awesome guitar player. We found some footage of some. We'll just have to share that with you here in a little while. We have some exclusive footage that we found. But anyway, Squirrels Magnet Fish is in the house. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Squirrels Magnet Fish.
Good morning, Lewis.
Lewis, okay. I didn't. Okay, that one must have just popped up. Cool, cool. I'm trying to. Magic Healing, Jimena. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming by. Miss Tracy, Local Learnings. Thank you for being here, Brother Desi. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Desi, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. He's been a solid follower. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, my brother. And there's all right, yeah, man. See, he's got one of them names that it's like, if you're not careful as you're scrolling through, it's like you almost go past it. So they blend in. I ain't gonna lie. When you're trying to scroll and see everybody, like if it's between a bigger name, like say you got a bigger name and then a smaller name, I'll shoot and go right past and be like, wait a minute, man. Like poor Desi, man, I've missed his comments a couple times in here just because it's like, man, I went right past him.
Yeah, sometimes I find there's like it'll lag for like maybe just a second, then it'll jump. So then you'd be like, whoa, what happened there? I guess I see 4 or 5, but we're getting.
And my problem is I'll start out in the wrong spot on the comments. I'll think I'm at the bottom. And I'll be like that far up. There'll be like 7 or 8 comments up that I haven't seen. And I'll start scrolling thinking I'm at the bottom. And then I'll realize I wasn't even at the bottom. I was where I was at when I stopped talking the last time. And then I started. Hey, I love it, man. Yeah. Hey, good morning to you, Lewis. Good morning to you, Lewis Way, man. Thanks for being here. He says, hello, everyone. God bless everyone in the chat. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Good vibes to you, my friend. Good vibes on to you, my friend.
You're safe out there if you're on the roads, because I know he does a lot of running on the roads and stuff. So be safe out there if you're driving today, man.
Absolutely. Good shout, Sean. Oh, hey, Sean, I wanted to ask you, did I get this right for you? I added the little @ thing.
Yeah, man. You got
because I just had Sean dig, and I got to thinking.
One word though. Just so
I'll fix it. Let me go in here right now. Because watch this.
The bottom of mine, I put it at Shine Dig, and just so people know. So
that's what I'm gonna do. Is the D capital?
No, it's lowercase. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I wanted to get. I was like, well, that would be the obvious thing to do.
Yeah. Well, like
Now that's
it. That's
okay. So now when I stick your banner up, then I'm at. That's what I wanted was when I put your banner up. You know what I mean? Like all they had to do was like, oh, okay. So perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
Because I was just thinking like, it's your name, but then I'm like, well, well, now it's really his channel name, so I need to have the @ and make sure that it looks the way it's supposed to look when you look it up. You know what I mean?
noticed a few people were like, before we kind of had it, like I just had Shine below, and they'd be like, "Hi, host, like, what's your page?" And I'm like, "Well, you know what? I might as well just put it up as it is. I'm Shine. It's at Shine Dig, so it makes sense."
We got it now, because I was thinking about
right.
that. I was thinking about that while your song was playing, and I was like, well, let's see, it's at Shine Dig. So I just done the @ and then that's why I was like, well, now wait a minute. I was thinking it should be, because I was looking at your thing. I'm like, well, now I ain't got it right. That's not exactly, because I wanted it to be exactly the way you type your name.
Yeah.
Well, because I need to do the same exact thing over here myself.
Yeah.
I just haven't done that.
Because with YouTube, if it's not exactly like how it's spelled, you won't.
Oh, you can't get there. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm gonna do the same exact thing that you did later on. I'm gonna go through and change the little name banner, because that's warming up right now. I'm at Air Machine. That is so hard to collect from. Hey man, be careful. Be safe. Make sure you keep your eye on the traffic that's coming towards you, man, because it's dangerous on these roads. People get started driving or sliding, they can't do nothing about, or rubberneckers. Right? If you're stopped doing something, people, oh, what's he doing? Bam! And, so just be careful, man.
I had a guy hit me head on one time when I was 18, and it was a highway, right? So like like a single lane highway. So the oncoming, just you going this way and a car coming this way, and he dropped or was reaching for a cigarette, so he reached in like this. And like you overcompensate. He came right in my lane, head on. Luckily, I was in a Bronco and he was in his Z24, but I went right up over him and barrel rolled 8 times.
That's crazy.
Heck of a smash, I'll tell you that.
I feel you there, man. He says my key is stuck in the machine. That sucks, dude. That sucks, man. Hey, but my name's Guy Lewis Way. He said, thanks, DJ. If you want, you can. My name is Guy. This is Creating Change, but you could call me that if you want. That's fine. DJ's fine too. DJ's fine too, and that's Shine right there. So just know that you're a friend of the show. We appreciate you being here, and thank you very much, man. Shout out to 16 people in the house. Hit that like button for you boys. Double tap that screen. We timed that one perfect, dude. That one was right on there. Shout out to Chris the Flash. Hey, shout out to you, brother. Double tap that screen for you boys. That's awesome, man. He said, I can't get my kid, dude. That's something that would happen to me. Something that would happen to me.
There's a song we can play for that. It's called "Who's to Blame."
Who's to blame?
Who's
I love
to blame
it,
for
man.
you not being able to get that key out? Let's see if we can find an answer here, Lewis.
No doubt, no doubt.
This helps, buddy. Sending you love.
No doubt. Shout out to everybody in the house. We appreciate y'all being here. 15 people. Hit that like button for us, please.
Appreciate y'all.
Share the stream out if you don't mind. It'll always be good vibes. We can promise you that. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate y'all. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
The song's called
I almost did good, Shine.
And it's about losing somebody way before you should.
Call you home, you have to take the page in 2 or 3 minutes in one way. Maybe I could have done something differently. Tell me how it is, this makes sense. Where it is, all this meets and ends, and I can't find a way settle all this down. In a way, my mind can make it less profound. There was something hanging in the air. Last words you said to me were that I don't care. And I followed up with, what is wrong, man? While you look in my eyes and ask me if I'm mad. No, I've never been, never was. The saddest thing I ever lost, my friend, was you. My friend, was you. If I'm honest with it all, I almost can't recall, 'cause it's been so long. It's been so long, yeah. I know when this ends, I've got more than one or two questions that I need to ask. If Thomas ever gives me the chance, if Thomas ever gives me the chance. There's nothing quite like the silence in your head. Frankly, it becomes deafening, my friends. All alone in a world full of darkness, until some kind of light shine through after you was gone for a decade. I remember the day when my knees went out from under me, and it was something I didn't know, and I still don't understand. But I knew right then and there you never left me. You're just in another place there. I truly hope was better then. Your brief stay with us on this plane, but I'll always carry this pain. No, nothing ever was, no, nothing ever was the same. And I'm pretty sure that it will never ever be again.
Outstanding, man. Outstanding job, Sean. Shout out to Sean Digg. What a great song he's got right there. Shout out to everybody in the house. Got 11 people in the house. Appreciate everybody being here. This is Guy and Sean. Good vibes to everybody. Nothing but good vibes. Lewis Way got his key out. That's funny, man. I feel for you though, dude. That does suck. That does. That really does. You know what gets messed up on vehicles a lot too is when it gets cold, you go to roll your window down and you try to force it and you bust the where it's held to the window at, and then your window wants to fall up and down or stuck up and down or whatever. Hey man, well, get yourself warmed up, man. Get yourself warmed up, Brother Lewis. Yeah, I feel for you, man. I'm glad to be in the warm. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad to be in the warm. There's Hey, there's Sean. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Hey, there we are, man. Great song, man. Shout out to you. Wim says awesome sauce, Sean.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome sauce. Tracy Local Learning's in the house with her comments there, brightening up the day. Appreciate you, Miss Tracy, and Miss Smiley's in the house. Lewis Wade, DJ Tom. I realized that Lewis Wade was referring to DJ when he said DJ. That's funny. Got you, Lewis Way. I'm with you though, brother. We're just here for you, brother. Either which way. When you want to talk to me, you just say, "Hey, guy, what's up, man?" I say, "Hey, brother Lewis Way, what's up, man?" You know what I mean? But I realize now when you said, "Hey DJ," you were talking to DJ in the house. Appreciate you, brother.
That happens.
Sometimes that happens, man. But DJ Tom Westside. Brother William was asking about your guitar, and I think DJ said it was a Fender, and it is.
It is.
Casey, good morning.
It is.
Shout out to Miss Casey. Okay, Lewis Way said, "Great song."
Thank you, man.
And we got Casey Inspirational saying hi to Tracy, and we're going to say hi to Miss Casey Inspirational. If you haven't been to her channel, please go and support. She has wonderful little videos and just great way to start your day. So the best good morning you'll ever hear in your life. It's the good morning. Perfect tag. Good morning. So perfect. Thank you, Miss Tracy, for hitting that like button. And if you haven't already, hit that like button for your boys. Double tap that screen. Share this stream out. It'll always be good vibes. We can consistently promise you that. But thank you all for being here. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Winging it, coming right at you. This is the way it works. This is the way it works. Hey, I'm trying to make sure that with this cold weather coming in, it's like, you just try to make sure you got the few little things that you need. And it's like, okay, I'm just going to ride this out because, that's about the best you could do with it. That's all you can do. I hate that my wife had to leave out, but she had to. And it's like, get home. And a lot of times if it starts getting real crappy, then instead of 7 when she gets off, they'll let them leave at 5. And
that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice, especially in the wintertime, because at least she's getting in before it's completely dark. At least she has a chance to get home and everything. So shout out to anybody driving. Please be careful. Be safe. Stay off your phone. Now, listen if you want to, but you don't have to be. Just be careful and be mindful, because AB in the house. 26 here today in South Texas. I bet you're freezing to death, bro.
Oh man.
I bet old AB's not like man. Why?
Maybe the minus 18 on the level up here plus wind.
Yeah, there's about 3 months out of the year for us, AB, where I'm like, why do we have a refrigerator?
Yeah.
Why are we paying for a refrigerator? I mean, we got a spare bedroom in there that's just about as cold.
Basically, back in the day, I had an uncle that used to keep the snow would get high enough, and he'd just build a little cave, and he'd keep all his sodas, if you will, out there.
That's crazy,
stuff
man.
like that. So yeah.
Shout out to brother AB, man. Does great little songs and covers and stuff, and just has some cool songs, and steps back in time for us a little bit sometimes, and does songs like that I'm into, the kind of country music and those kind of things, and some of those cool songs that you're like, man, I forgot about that one. But he'll bring it out and be like, yeah. He's one of them kind of dudes. It seems like, if you just happen to be around him, it'd be real easy to have a guitar in each other's hand and just sit and jam for several hours, just jamming, just playing and singing and just going song for song back and forth. So Shout out to you, AB. I hope you stay warm, brother. I know that 26 for down there, that's cold. That's pretty darn cold. That's way on down there. But he said headlights on, man. I get it, brother. I get it. Well,
that's a good point. I can't tell you how many people I see driving around without their lights on, and it's like they're like, "Well, I got my daytime runners on." I'm like, "Yeah, but you don't got no tail lights." And like, if there's that blowing snow or anything like that, you can't see nothing till you're like almost right on them. So that may be too late.
I'm with you there, man. Put them headlights on, and that way, I mean, give people every chance to see you that you can.
Yep.
Every chance that you can, because in this kind of weather and bad roads and stuff, and dude, it's just like simple little things. Like I try to tell my wife, just think about it like this. If you're only doing 20, 25, 30 mile an hour, then the chances of you living is a hell of a lot better than at 55, 60 mile an hour. Slow down. Just slow down. That's the first thing. Just slow down. You're not in that big a hurry. You're not that important to the world. Just slow down and get home to me. That's what's important.
Well,
Just
and
slow
everybody
down.
else too is rushing. Like, you know what I mean? Like in that
Yeah.
where I was showing the snow the other day, like I was well, not me, but you know, the stunt professional that was hired to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, who went out.
We have exclusive footage of that, by the
exclusive
way.
footage.
Exclusive.
And when that individual was doing it, they look back over, and all of a sudden this car's just whipped right out in front of them and stopped in the middle of the road. And like, luckily they were only going at like 20 clicks an hour, which is just crawling, right?
Right.
But had
That's
they been
good.
yeah, because had you been going any quicker, it just would have been instant. Because they backed out, they couldn't see because the bank's so high. And then you got a car parked on the road, so you only got enough room to literally back right into traffic, right? And rather than inching out, people try to do it fast, and fast is going to cause faster damage as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you'll wind up in the ditch looking out at the road.
Yep.
I mean, that's just the way that works. And hi, Mom and Missy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for being here. Always, I appreciate you. Good morning to you. We're going with some good vibes this morning. Rolling pretty good. Mom and Melissa Bandy. That's my mom and sister. For anybody that doesn't know, that's my real mom and sister. They just live next door to me here, so they know what we got going on. I don't need to give them the weather report, though I could, you know. Though I could, but I'm not going to. There's no reason to do that. It's cold, Mom. It's cold.
This
okay?
just in. It's cold.
It's cold, Missy. It's cold, Dad. It's cold. Yeah. All right, good talk. You know what I mean? I just give you the weather report. They know. Yeah. They know how I am about it. I hate it. Well, let me put it like this. I hate to be out in it. I don't mind it sitting here looking out there. I mean, hey, it looks good. I don't want to be out there walling around that stuff. I don't want to be out there. No, I don't have enough insulation, dude. It starts to hurt deep inside, deep in my core.
Yes,
it's
does.
like
it really does.
The pain's in the bone, bro. It's in the bone. It's like,
and then it comes out, and then it hurts 10 times worse.
It's like
the swelling of a tree. The bones swell and then shrink again.
Dude,
you know, it's like nuts.
I don't mind at all to be in the rear with the gear. Okay, I'm just like, leave me in the house.
Yeah. I'll see in the spring.
I'll see in the spring. I'll double time it in the spring to make up for all that I didn't do while it was cold. But shout out to 10 people in the house. We had 12 people in the house at one time there for a minute. 12 people back in the house. Appreciate you guys. If you don't mind, hit that like button for you boys. Share it out. Appreciate y'all. Double tap that screen. We got Miss Amina still here with us. She says, hi, Melissa. That's my sister, Amina, and my mama watching. So thank you for saying hi to them. Thank you for everybody being here. Shout out to Sean Digg. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all. AB, I hope you stay warm, my brother. I know that. yeah. I know it sucks. I'm not laughing. I can laugh because we're colder than that. So it's like, if you think that, it's like, hey, just know we're colder than that. So when we get to 26, I'm gonna be like, woo, I can take a jacket off. Yeah, man, let's get out. Let's frolic around for a while. You know. It is funny though, man, because it'll get cold like that. Like if it gets down into 0 or that kind of cold. Hey, when it does get to 25, it does feel good. I ain't gonna lie. You'd be like, wow, it's warm out here today.
Absolutely.
Really ain't warm, but you know, shout out to everybody in the house. We appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy and Shine coming up on the first top of the hour. We are at the top of the hour. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody being here. Shout out to Gaston's Guitar Covers. He has been a friend of the Guy and Shine show and has just been solid with us, and we appreciate him. So shout out to you, and we've been playing a couple of your songs along the way, brother, because we appreciate you and we want to support you, and we think it's a great part of the show because you do an outstanding job. Yep. So we thank you, Gaston. Appreciate you being a friend. I'm going to play There Goes My Life. It's a cover by Gaston. It's a Kenny Chesney song. It's 2 minutes and 37 seconds, but he does an outstanding job, and that'll give us a chance to refill our coffee cup, stretch our legs for a second. Yep. And this is one of them handy dandy ones, Shine, where all I gotta do is boop, hit the button, and then when it's over with, boop, we're right back up as if I knew what I was doing. It looks seamless, but really it's the thing taken care of, but I don't care if everybody knows that.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna try to. I got to do the musical car thing quick, and if you want down, you know how you can pull them up after this. You can pull up and show the snow if you want to see if anybody's got better banks than we got up here.
okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
That
As soon as
was
when we come back up, that'd be great.
Okay,
Be great. Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Is that
I'm
what
gonna
you're
move. I'm gonna move the car so I make sure the plow.
Oh,
doesn't
you
take off
okay?
the
But
road.
yeah, do what you got to do, and I know you're doing that. And then
and I'll be back. I'll be
okay,
back.
I'll see you in just a second. Be careful, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
thank
to
y'all.
you. See. All right, guys, this is Good Vibes coming to you with Guy and Shine. Appreciate everybody being here. Shout out to 11 people in the house. Appreciate everybody. Double tap that screen for 12 people in the house. I see you pop in. Thank you. This is Gaston Guitar Covers with There Goes My Life by Kenny Chesney. This is Guy and Shine 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, everybody.
All he could think about was how I'm too young for this. Got my whole life ahead. Hell, I'm just a kid myself. How am I gonna raise one? All he could see were his dreams going up in smoke. So much for ditching this town, hanging out on the coast. Oh well, those plans are long gone. And he said, there goes my life. There goes my future, my everything. Might as well kiss it all goodbye. There goes my life. Couple years of up all night and a few $1,000 later, that mistake he thought he made covers up the refrigerator. Oh yeah, he loves that little girl. Mama's waiting to tuck her in as she fumbles up those stairs. She smiles back at him, dragging that teddy bear to sleep tight. Blue eyes and bouncing curls, and he smiles. There goes my life. There goes my future, my everything. I love you, Daddy, good night. There goes my life.
All right. Shout out to 14 people in the house. I appreciate everybody. This is Guy and Shine. It's in the 1 Eastern Standard Time. That was Gaston Guitar Covers with There Goes My Life by Kenny Chesney. What a great rendition. I love hearing him sing. Love hearing him play. Shout out to you, Cardin. I see you there, man. Thanks for being here. This is Guy and Shine. Good vibes to you. Always good vibes to you. So thank you very much for being here. I see you, Chris. We'll make sure that gets recognized. We'll make sure that gets recognized. Indeed. Shout out to Shine. Shout out to Shine. Christina Payne. Howdy. Howdy. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate you so much. Shout out to you. Friend of the show, friend of the channel. We appreciate you. DJ Tom Westside. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate it. We had Lewis Way, Magic of Healing, Jimena. Appreciate you, William, brother William. Always good to see you. Come out and hang out with me last night. We had a good time. AB in the house, man. I hope you stay warm, brother. KC Inspirational Tales. Good morning. I love it. The best good morning in the world. I encourage everybody to Go listen to KC Inspirational. Lewis Way, he said, got the key. Yeah, man, his key was frozen. His frozen the lock of something he was working on. So shout out to you. Glad you got it out. I hope you stay warm and safe, man. Desi in the house. Appreciate you, Desi, man. Jeremy's Closet. I see you, brother. I see you, man. I see you. Thank you, man. Appreciate everybody being here, man. This is Good Vibes with Guy and Shine. Appreciate you guys. Shine's fighting with the bad weather up there. You know, he's had one of those snows that's like, you know, epic. It's a pain in the butt too when they're that bad, when it gets like that, because you gotta, well, you're playing games trying to keep things cleaned up, trying to keep it shoveled out, and then for them, you know, parking situation, well, the snow's piled up, you ain't got quite as much room as you normally do, so you got to play musical cars and all that kind of stuff. So it gets to be a pain in the butt. And then you got to figure out, okay, where do you go with the snow? You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, thank you. Shout out to you, DJ Tom Westside, dinner time in Europe. Wish a nice time, bro, and everyone. See you later. Hey, DJ Tom, thank you for coming by, man. We appreciate it. Shout out to you, man. Just been great in the comments and been cool. We appreciate that here at Good Vibes. You know, on especially at Creating Change, that's the only way we like to carry it, guys. Anything else is just not accepted. Just be kind and enjoy the show. And if you don't, use the power of your thumb and just flip on past, right? It's the way I kind of look at it. But we appreciate everybody that comes in and just wants to be cool, wants to be fun. Then that's what we're all about. Network with each other and, you know, get to know each other and have some support in the family, in the crew, in the community. So shout out to everybody here. Christina Payne, I see you, Chris. I see you there, brother. Right there. I see you. Important info to share. It's Sean Diggs' birthday today. Can I get a happy birthday to Sean Diggs down in the comments, please, from anybody that's in the house? I should be able to get 13 happy birthdays from y'all for Sean Diggs, man. Shout out to him. He's turning 107 today. He's looking pretty good for his age, I must say. But shout out to you, my brother. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the Guy and Shine show here at Creating Change. It really is about creating change, and it does start with just a thought. And that's how this whole thing, that's how the whole journey started, was just thinking, you know, I'd like to have, you know, that bounce back with somebody, because it would be difficult to get up here and, you know, spend any amount of time by yourself. And just so happened that, you know, come up on the opportunity to come in with Shine on something like this, and, you know, it's kind of roll together. And you know, that's the way that happened. And it started out with comments in each other's videos, and then it turned into, hey man, you want to, you know, share emails or whatever, and then, you know, do whatever. So, you know, just shout out to him. I appreciate it, man. You know, just appreciate just riding with me, man. It's makes it a whole heck of a lot nicer to have somebody to kind of roll with you, especially in this kind of environment, when or you know, in this kind of setting where you're trying to do a bunch of different things and kind of be able to share in the load, so to speak. You guys know what I'm talking about. But anyway, thank you, Magic of Healing. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate you, AB. Thank you, man. He'll be back here in just a second. He's playing musical cars right now. Like I said, they got an epic snow up there, so he's got to do what he's got to do. Some videos via text. Maybe you can figure out how to play them. Yeah, I might be able to, William. I don't know. My problem is you know, like I know how to do a lot with the phone, but you know, the computer does hold me back sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm learning. I'm getting there. We'll figure it out, though. We will definitely figure out how to, because the only one I don't have I was looking to see if I had one right there at your thing, but I don't. I don't. But shout out to you, Brother William. We'll get something figured out. My email won't let. I know. I know. I have the same issue. I have the same issue. And I don't know how to. The only way that I've been able to solve the problem on my end is I go and I download the stuff right off of my page, like off of my YouTube page, because that's been the easiest way for me to figure out how to have it converted over to the right thing to load up in here. And that's only by default. That's just by accident that I even figured that part out. I haven't figured out how to do a lot of this. I haven't figured out how to do a lot of things. To be right real honest, I haven't. But I'm working on it. I am working on it. But yeah, man, it's a pain in the butt. Sometimes it really is a pain in the hind end to try to try to figure it out. But we're getting it. We're getting it, man. We're getting it, man. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the email, William, but we'll get it figured out. We will definitely get it figured out. Shout out to you, Christina Payne. I appreciate you. And Jimena, Brother William, thank you. AB, Brother Desi, I appreciate you. DJ Tom Westside from Europe, appreciate you being here, man. Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate your kindness and always welcome here at the Guy and Shine Show and Creating Change. Always good vibes to you guys, my friends. KC Inspirational, shout out to you. Brother AB, Lewis Way, appreciate you. Smiley, everybody in the house. Brother William was the first one in the house this morning. Jeremy's closet. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody. If I haven't mentioned you, drop your name again. I'll make sure you do get mentioned. I just, it's hard to scroll all the way back through. Yeah, all right. Well, we'll play one of my songs in there, Brother William. That's a grand idea. How about that? Yeah, we'll do that, man. That sounds like a good idea. All right. Well, this is a little song that I wrote back long time ago now. Seems like about 9 years ago. So this is a little song called Just So Many Miles Between Us. And I'm going to take me a little refill break, go get me a little splash for my coffee, and we'll be back here in just a couple of minutes. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 11, Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time. Double tap that screen, hit the like button for you boys. If you don't mind, share it. It'll always be good vibes. We can promise you that. Good vibes to you guys.
Just so many miles between us, there can be so many more. Been so long since I've seen some I've never seen before. Well, I make a promise to myself, God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest I'm, and Daddy, I need to pee, so my son can be around the ones that means so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. As the miles go by, my mind begins to go to the memories I've made from so many years ago. And I make a promise to myself, God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest I'm, and Daddy, I need to be, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between.
All right. Good vibes, man. Good vibes. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. We got Bunch in the house, 13 in the house. Sean Dig, I heard rumor is that it's your birthday today.
Oh, I was hoping this wasn't gonna get out.
Oh, we got all kinds of happy birthdays in the chat. Everybody give Sean a happy birthday.
It
for
is.
me
I
if you haven't
appreciate
already.
you guys. Thank you for that. Yeah.
It was brother Chris. I see you up here, man. I seen him in here. I don't even know where it went, man. But it was Chris that mentioned it. I'm trying to find the comment so I can show you. He was playing musical. I might be way too far up. If you're still in the house, Chris, give us another comment so that I can show Sean who it was that.
I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
Okay, right there he is. Yeah, right there he is. Thank you, man.
Thank you,
Chris.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Yep. Hey, there's our other Chris. Double tap that screen for your boy. Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Chris the Flash. Appreciate you being here, man. Yeah, hit that like button for you, boy. I love it.
Double tap that screen.
Double tap that screen. We're gonna get you saying that for us one of these days. Double tap that screen for you boys. And every time that it comes, I'm gonna hit. I might just hit it just to hit it. I just hit it just every so.
Yeah, you can have like the spinning. Double tap
that screen for you boy. Yeah. Hey, Elevated Einstein. He said, "Good morning, happy birthday to you, Sean."
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday to you.
Before I forget, I wanted to remember to mention that the 22nd at Big Jack Story Time,
there you go.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's doing the Weeby Jammin' set. So it's kind of cool because it comes right after my birthday and right before Guy's birthday, which we both will be showcased in. 5 artists, 10-minute slots, and varying styles. Again, just another way of networking and reaching out with people. Plus, he does excellent.
It'll be streamed from Big Jack's, myself, Sean Diggs.
Yes.
So anywhere you want to catch it from, you'll be supporting. We would appreciate it. We encourage you to just stop in. Give us, 5-10. Give long enough to give it the view that it takes, and give a thumbs up for Big Jack and push him out and just push him up and us up, everybody that's involved in it up. But it'll be streaming from a bunch of different locales, so it's going to be. I hope it turns out for Big Jack to be just awesome because he's put a lot. You can tell by his promos and by his stuff that he's put some time in.
That's how you do it. I mean, he's been advertising for like about 6 weeks, and it will be monthly. So he said it on or around the 22nd of every month. He's planning on it for a year. So
Yep. So shout out to you, Big Jack. We're hoping for the best, and we're both just excited to be a part of it and going to do our best to do the best job we can for you as well as ourselves, but for you as well. So shout out to you, Big Jack. Thank you. There just comes a time. You just have to let them know.
Sometimes you just need to feed them ducks.
Feed them ducks.
10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time.
Good vibes.
Guy and Shine Show. Hustling downtown. Spreading bread so them ducks are fed.
Why?
Finally getting cleared out of it so I can do it.
Why is it called Feed Them Ducks? If anybody knows why it's called.
Too many ducks.
He said too many ducks. That's funny, yeah. Shout out to Big Jack. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, Jared, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming by.
There's Jared Talks, man. What's up, Jared Talks? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for being here. We always appreciate everybody, man. We had 17 in the house there for a second, Sean. That's good money, man. That's good stuff. Shout out to all of you, man. 14 still in the house. Thank you for being here. This is Good Vibes with Guy and Sean. Always good vibes. Always good vibes.
Yes.
Thank you all for being here, man. Comments are going by fast. Good, Jared. Great to see you, my brother. Great to see you. What do you got loaded up down here for me?
I got a couple things loaded up. I was gonna show the snow, but it's like maybe I'll play Falling in Love or something. Just
okay.
A little stimulation for the minds that have been
all
here.
Right. Well, we got 16 in the house. Shout out to all 16 of you. This is Guy and Shine. Appreciate you guys. This is Shine's original song. This is called Falling in Love.
Yep.
This is Shine's original song. So we appreciate everybody here. 15 in the house. Shine, shout out to everybody. Hit that screen, hit that double tap that screen
Double
for you.
tap. Thank you guys.
Right, just share the stream out if you don't mind. Hey, this is Shine 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Good vibes only to all of you guys. Appreciate you guys.
Thank y'all.
First time, this is the first time.
Yeah.
First time.
Good vibes only, guys. God shine.
The last place that you said you'd find me with surprise. I've been hanging out in the back alley waiting slowly to die. While you ruminate about all of the reasons why this was doomed from the start. So baby, won't you go back to whatever hole it is you crawled out of? 'Cause I no longer need to know how it is I've admitted myself to someone else. Will I grow up one day, or will I die alone like a thief in the night? Like a thief in the night. Like a thief in the night. Like a thief comes and takes it all away. It's like watching someone fall in love with something that they never understood. You manifest while they say, oh, wait. Wondering why it kills you to watch them fall in love. Yeah, for a little while there I had it figured out. Slowed it down, then I speed it up and spit it out. Maybe you don't wanna hold me down, throw me out. Keep me living on the backside of the couch. Upstairs now to the basement. With the dog that I got the pavement. Keeping me warm while I freeze out. And your heart grows cold, but no doubt I ain't holding none of this against you. Falling out of love. Falling out of love. What is it about watching people fall in love?
Stop by the new page listed above. If you don't mind, sub up. Keep on shining. Yeah. Don't go to that page though. Yeah. That's something I learned with doing music, doing your own tracks and stuff. Started putting stuff out through a distributor, right? So there's different distributors you can go through as an artist, and they'll create pages and stuff for you. But once the page is created, like you can't change anything on it. And I remember when we had Boogie on, it was cool to have her on to cross verify that, because I know I'm not the best with like tech and linking stuff together. But I'm like, that just seemed kind of weird that, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, you have your stuff, and if you want to change the background or anything, it's just like this kind of generic background. But I've realized a lot of it's a hustle too, because like if you want to change stuff, it's like, oh, pay this extra $10 and then you can do this, right? So I already gave you enough money, man. I ain't giving you no. But it's cool because if you do anything like that, I think with them it was like $80 for a year. So like any podcast you want to do, any song, it puts you on somewhere between 30 and 50 platforms, because there's so many platforms now, right? Like YouTube is one of so many, and there's different ones for depending on where you're at in the world too. So it's been kind of cool to see that part of it. So
yes,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Shout out to 13 people in the house, man. 13 people. We appreciate every one of you, man. Chris, I see you down. I want to thank y'all so much for helping. Oh, man. Chris, man, We love having you here, man. We love being a
Yeah.
part of your channel. We love having you here with us, and you being a part of everybody in here, man. Everybody just appreciates everyone. We appreciate it, man. Everybody.
Yep.
All of you. Man,
Well,
13 people in the house for us. It's pretty consistent for us. It's much on, thankfully. It's been outstanding. Outstanding.
Yeah.
I don't know if every time it does that, I'm like, yeah, that could be it. It could,
I know. I was like,
you never know
watching
when it's going to just be
patiently
like,
to see
shoot,
what's
because
it's like,
me
when I
too.
hear the
Because when
robot,
it
'cause
done
like,
that little skip, I was like,
I'm like, uh-oh.
yeah, because it's like, that might have been it. That might have been my think. That might have been it. Hey, this is Good Vibes with Guy and Sean. 15 in the house. Hit that like button for you boys if you don't mind. Share the stream out. 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Guy and Sean. Always good vibes. Always.
Always good vibes.
Good vibes.
Pro tip too for the sharing. Sharing is caring.
Good
Raise
vibes.
up those people around you.
Always
10 to 1
good vibes.
Eastern Standard Time.
Guy and Sean.
The networking
Good vibes.
network. But
Yeah.
there's definitely something to that. You know, where there's I'm just speaking on sharing on the Facebook platform at this point. If you want to share our stuff, that would be great. But one thing that I've got a lot of people come back and say is like, you know, thanks for sharing this out. This is, you know, I gained like this or that. The sharing thing works so well. Also subscribing, and all of it's free. So you know what I mean. If you like what somebody's doing, share them out, because it does seem to boost it pretty well for people.
Yeah.
So
Well, and when you look at it from the angle of, especially, I think about it. If I like a song, or if I like something,
yeah,
then I might be that one share away from that song really taking off and doing something. I'm not saying I would be, but you never know. It could be that one share that the right person hears it, or the right group of person, and then it snowballs into greatness. So that's the way I kind of look at it too. But shout out to everybody in the house. Shout out to everyone that can put a comment in there telling us why that song is called Feed Them Ducks.
And you'll win
We
your
don't
own
know.
tinfoil hat.
You will receive a tinfoil hat if you have legitimate. Now, we need to see footage. If you actually feed ducks to that song, we're going to need to see verifiable footage of you feeding ducks while listening to the song called Feed Them Ducks.
In your best
And we'll know
swag.
the song.
Yeah.
You won't be able to fake it.
No,
We'll know it.
You won't get away with
We'll
it.
know it.
We have
We'll
people
know.
in the background working all time to make sure everything is all fine while
Good
we
vibe.
feed these ducks.
Feed them ducks.
Down by the
Good
water, probably,
vibe.
maybe in a park, we're not sure, but 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah,
There'll be some
yeah.
duck feeding going on.
Yeah, God almighty. Oh, it's just so much fun, man. It's so much fun. Shout out to all 10 of you still here with us. This is Good Vibes with Guy and Shine. Appreciate everybody. This is 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Good Vibes only with Guy and Shine here, creating change, and it's Shine Dig, streamed off of both platforms. So please, you know, either which platform that you visit, and it is great with us. We want you to just support, but we appreciate you from both directions. That it works this either which way. But just know that no matter which side you're streaming from, or which side that you're sharing from, or that you're caring from, or that you're messaging from, we appreciate you. Both of us appreciate you, and
Yes,
we
we
thank
do.
you. It doesn't go unnoticed, and those little likes and those little comments and those little emojis and hearts and stuff, all that stuff helps us small content creators that's trying to build any kind of platform or trying to build any type of presence here, because for whatever reason, that's the things that they notice, and people staying with us and enjoying the ride and coming back and enjoying what we're doing. So we appreciate Chris the Flash, Christina Payne, Brother William, KC Inspirational, Christina, Jarrett Talks, you know, all you guys that just keep coming back, Brother Desi, Elevated Einstein, Chris, all you guys, Magic Healing, Jimena, we just appreciate you. Mom and Missy, Melissa Bandy, appreciate you. Everybody, guys, you all know that it's the way it works, and we are just we're very appreciative. So thank you. Good vibes to you. Sean, what do you got loaded up down here? It looks like we got
You got Silly Girl there, and you got some snow footage. I was just sometimes I forget. Yeah, you can do that one. Go for it.
Yeah, I just pausing it so you can.
Yeah. So this is kind of well, not kind of. This is what we've been dealing with yesterday. This is footage from yesterday, and today it's higher. Like when I had to go do what I call like the musical car shuffle.
Right.
Right at the end of the road. Okay, so there's a stop sign, and
The
way it works here is they gotta plow the roads, and then you gotta plow your driveway. So you have to constantly be doing this.
Stopping on time and not skipping.
But the problem is that the banks are so high, and then with somebody jogged out, like you're totally blind going into that turn. So
yeah, you can see how high that snowbank right there is,
exactly.
man. Like right there. Yeah.
48 hours. It's actually kind of nice out right now because it's a bit sunny. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to be doing this, but whatever. Well,
Like I said, this was performed by a professional.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, don't attempt this at home. Yeah,
Next subject.
and that's where the fella he just whips out in front.
We just wanted
I caught him.
to show a bit. Like,
Now this is where you get, if you're not used to driving in this stuff, see that tracking there? That's where you can get pulled in or
here's the
stuck real
side.
quick.
You're gonna really see it piled up here.
Now check
Yeah.
this out. I wonder what's behind these
back
igloos.
to the sides like
Oh,
this.
homes
Okay,
and
but
cars.
Hey,
your own little
how you doing?
Yeah.
like fort almost because they're driving with so much snow in it.
That's funny, man.
So these
Unreal,
banks are all
man.
blowing.
Like-
It looks just like sand.
Yep. And it does
And
too.
yeah, you can see like the
And
giant
the
snowball in
brightness,
front
like
of
the
car.
snow blindness
Back
you'll
to the
get, like
tunnels.
when it flashes from a
Oh.
shadow,
Yeah.
Signing
like
off,
through there in the
live on
trees,
location.
and then you look
your
back, it's
man,
like,
your
whoa.
guy, shine. Keep on shining, baby. We out.
There you go. There you go.
Reporting on location
Yeah.
was Shondig
Yep.
at Shondig.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, but the
Allegedly.
proper professionals were involved. We weren't breaking any
Allegedly.
rules. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Big Jack. Story time. We just got done with promo for you just a few minutes ago, and we'll do it again now we see your name. 22nd of February. We be jamming at Big Jack Story Time. It'll be streaming from my page, Sean's page, Big Jack's page, other page. You can find it. It'll be there for
9
you
Eastern
to tune
Standard
in.
Time.
9 Eastern Standard Time, 5 different artists, 10 minutes, about 10 minutes a piece, and then just jamming and just having a great time and just trying to bring a good show to everybody. And Big Jack's worked hard on it. He's done some outstanding work trying to promote it, and you can just see by the elegance of his the premieres and the thumbnails that he's put some time and effort into it, and we just shout him out and appreciate you. So shout out to you, Big Jack. Thank you for all your help with me and Sean on backside of things, and just being willing to step in like that personally. We appreciate that, and we also appreciate what we see you doing. So thank you, sir. We appreciate you. Shout out to Big Jack Story Time. If y'all haven't been to see Big Jack Story Time, I encourage you to go see him. Looks like I see Miss Boogie Time in the house. Thank you, Miss Boogie Time,
Thank you, Boogie.
for being here.
Appreciate
We
it.
appreciate you. Thank you very much. She says, "Hey, chat. Hey, chat." Yep. Miss Boogie Time in the house. Thank you very much. 9 people in the house. Had 17 at one time.
Yeah.
I think it was awesome. Awesome.
Very good.
Guy and
Very
Shine.
good.
Appreciate y'all. Guy and Shine. 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate everybody stopping in and saying howdy. What do you got? What song do you got? I see what you got. Which one are you thinking?
I'd probably
for
go with Wasting My Time.
Wasting My Time. And this
Yeah.
is another. Or this is an original.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
This is a Shondig. This is a Shondig original. Shout out to everybody in the house. This one about what time stamp we got on this?
Probably
song?
around 4:20, 4:30, around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, very good. Okay, guys, you can see down here, I think Big Jack has shared the link for his stuff, and I encourage you, please go check that out and Look him up. Look him up. So yeah, shout out to you. Hello, Miss Kitty. We appreciate you being here. Thank you. Shout out to you. Shout out to Miss Boogie. Shout out to all of you. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. This is Shine's original song, "Wasting My Time." This is Guy and Shine. 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate y'all being here.
There we go. There we go.
Good job, man. Very good job, brother. Yeah, that's another one of those I have to try to be sure, like try to dance back and forth. I know that I know now though that I can set shortcuts up. Okay. Like I'm learning, like where you can just do like so. There's other ways of skinning a cat, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I just ain't. There's other things I can do there that makes that simpler as well. But there's, shout out to you, Boogie Time. We appreciate you being here.
Appreciate you.
Thank you very much, Chris the Flash, Big Jack Story Time, Hello, Kitty. Simple Music. Appreciate you being here too, my friend. Thank you very much. Chris the Flash, always double tap that screen for you boys. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Boogie Time says happy birthday, Shine.
Yes, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Turning around the big blue ball, so happy to be here still.
Absolutely.
I remember first thing this morning, my wife's like, "So you actually made it to 42?" I was like, "What's that supposed to mean?"
It's like you darn tootin' I have.
Yeah,
you darn tootin' I have.
Yeah. So
we're gonna do it again too.
Yeah,
we're gonna do it again too. Gonna do it again too.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right. Oh, hey, Magic of Healing said happy. I remember her. She was one of the first people to put it on there after Chris mentioned it. So thank you, Jimena. Appreciate you. Happy birthday to Sean Dig from everybody. I appreciate you guys. Everybody. Jared Talks, thanks for swinging through and thanks for being here with us. Everybody. Everybody. Just been a fun time. Been getting it going.
Yeah.
Doing good. We're coming up on our second hour. This is 11:45, or is it 11:45 or 11:43? 11:44. 11:44 Eastern Standard Time. This is Guy and Shine. 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. During this portion of the show, we leave it available if there's anybody that would like to share or would like to be able to come up and visit, then that's fine. We will drop the link so that you can. This is Good Vibes, and we're all about pushing other people up. You don't necessarily have to be a guitarist or a singer or anything like that. I mean, it just whatever it is that you do or that your channel's about, or you just want to make it recognized that you make content and that you'd like people to come over and see, and this is who Guy and Shine would love to have you on. So we're just throwing that offer out there. All you got to do is just
and varying styles. I actually I got one up here. This one, there's two down there again. So whenever you want to go, but the second one is called "You Know the Difference," and excuse, had to clear the throat. Still working on that stuff coming out. But anyway, to show the spread, right? I know that we do acoustic music on here. Sometimes there's a backing band. But I do lots of different styles of music, so it doesn't matter what style of music you do. If you do readings, if you do whatever you do, you can come on up and do it. And the second one here will show you the spread. So this one's whenever you want to play. It's for Chris the Flash, because I got quite a few comments from him when I first
the second one.
Yeah, it's called
You Know the Difference. This one.
Yeah, this one. Here you go.
This one right here.
So this is making a hip hop track in your garage. This is
all right,
then. Your YouTube.
All right, then. Well, shout out to everybody in the house. 9 of you here. We appreciate it all. This is Guy and Shine. Appreciate it.
Check it. Do yourself a favor, come and take a ride with me. I'ma show you how the way things ought to be. Figured it out a long time ago. Just hit a few curves along this road. Hit a bumpy patch a little ways back. Nearly took my life and I could get it back. Tell me no and I'ma show you what I'll do. I'll push twice as hard, who the hell is you? Thinking that you got it right and there's ownership. Tell me how I gotta cruise around while I whip. Into new stage, into new phase, into new phase, into new ways. What you gonna do? We insane. Tell me what you do to keep yourself sane. We insane. That's just a temporary pain in the main. Listen up, listen down. No one gonna keep you down. 1% or 10%, it really doesn't compensate anything that could have been. What you think it's in its end? Underneath this blended bag, shoulders back and on your chin. Tell me why you get so strapped, running up a heart attack. Anxiety is in your brain, depression is all the same. Wondering what it is, spinning around it is. Rewriting these tracks, I can't even get it. Are we insane? Tell me how you actually make it through the day. Are we insane? No, we're not, cause we're still using these brains. Yeah, check your brain. Can you see 3 sides to every story, man? They be saying we insane. This is the end to every other game. Pack it back for a minute while it's still attacking. I can't get in it. Listen to the things I'm rising up and now I can't quit it. Wife and kids and all the same. School and things that not to blame. Who the hell is gonna be the one who always wants to pay? I know something I don't mean. I'm gonna be around and see all these clouds on and down. I'm gonna be profound. I'm the proud son. I wanna be the only one. This is how we get some cup and I don't get it beaten. We inside. Tell me, man, what the hell you's gonna do? They say we inside. Look out, homie, this stuff's not going your way. So check your brain. Making the same choices, expecting different because we inside. But you're the only one who's got the ability to change. Listen up no matter what, how deep is it that cut? Bleeding out, screaming out for someone's help. No one's listening, everyone's gone. Everybody wants to get this on. I can see, but you can keep it, you can get this all night long. I will be around if I promise you my truth. My word's the only thing that I got, and this is true. My name was damaged long ago, but I'm back on the way to bring it forth. Raise it up and for my son, and cause I bring it forth. This ain't nothing new, I've just been holding myself back. Listen to these things inside my head that there is attack. Waiting up inside of me, gaming into forces. It don't matter, man, this ain't in my courses. We inside. Yeah, maybe for a little, but I'm back in the game. We inside. Chalk it up to life, man, this is all the game. Better check your brain. No matter what they say, all in it's the same. Yeah, we inside.
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
so
man. Good job.
Cover
man.
the spread. You know what I mean? It's like,
Man.
That's
We insane.
Chuck it out to life, man. This is just
We
a game.
insane.
Look out, homie. This stuff's not gonna wait.
We
There you go.
insane. I had to mute my mic because I was like, we insane. And I realized, like, they might could actually hear me. And
I was wondering about that too, but I don't know.
I just muted just so I'm not like, in the background sounding ignorant going, we insane. That's cool though, man. Great song, man.
Yeah, that track Boogie's called "You Know the Difference," right? So the original title was called "I'll Know," but then I don't know why I changed it when I went to the other title, but it kind of it has to do with like the chorus, like towards the end, like where it's like you do know the difference, right? And yeah, just ask that kind of question. So yeah. So we'll have more of that stuff
Just
coming
now
up pretty
getting
soon.
down. I'm just now getting back to the bottom again. There's another one of them times I was about 4 comments up.
Yeah, Guy, we're working on Guy hitting them high notes, Boogie, so he is going to be on the remix. When we
I'm seeing that one now. I hadn't seen none of the the first 4. I was up too high.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you dialed it in. You got it.
I'm
You
back
got it right
here
in that
again.
pocket. Yeah,
I'm getting back again, man. Laugh out loud. Got we say. Hey, and I'm pretty sure that when he pulls them up the way he did right there, that if I don't mute my mic, I'm pretty darn sure that you can still hear us or hear that because it's made that way.
Can you hear me like when we're?
If you don't mute it.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Well, wait a minute. I can't. I don't know.
I don't
know.
think
We
so.
can't hear each other, but I'm saying on my side that I can add us to that screen at any time when you do it like that. We can do side, but on the other ones, I can't do that.
Gotcha.
Like the ones that are loaded up, like the gas homer, like
Yeah.
his, I can't do the shared screen with us, but like on yours, that's where we can do like reaction video style, like with your snow one and with like any of them. So I don't know if it can still hear me or not because on those it acts different than on the other ones, man. We might be able to do voiceovers and everything on them. Like,
I'm sure that we can.
We say.
Just lean into it, man.
Hey, I would. You know me. I mean, we say.
Yeah.
Hey, be like, we say.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
Squirrel even like that one, bro. He was like, "Wham!" That's like,
well, wait to see. Wait till you like that one. I got so much more stuff coming for you, Squirrel. I say, he's getting
Squirrel.
fired up.
He's like, man, dude, I had to catch him.
One for him.
Did you see how fast? Like I caught him like that. He come across
Mid-air.
like squirrel. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pull
dude.
back.
Sit back down there, Bubba. Just watch the comments, man. Just
Yeah,
stop.
take it
Boogie
easy.
Time's
Take
here.
it easy.
Look, Boogie Time's here. Just watch. Just nobody's gonna say anything about squirrel, okay?
Slow breath.
Just be
Just
cool,
take a big
man.
breath in and
God, he gets so carried away with that. Like it's just all you gotta do is say something about him, and he gets all he wants to see what's up.
yeah.
He thinks he's part of it. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, not to be rude, why I sound like he got punched in the, yeah. We say, I know what you're talking about.
I think it's good. I
Hey.
think it's good. We'll put a little tune on there, and we'll get you in there. We'll get you the box.
Hey. I just trying to find my voice. I was just trying to find my voice.
That's it. And that takes a minute. It takes.
Still working on it. Still
Yes,
working
sir.
on it.
Me too.
Still
Me
working
too.
on it. Diligently.
Yep.
Shout out to 13 people in the building. Thank you guys so
Appreciate y'all
much,
for putting
man.
up with us.
Yeah, really, man. It's like, I appreciate every one of you, man. It's so much fun. This is Guy and Shine 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Just having at it. And we've also been going in the evenings, most evenings, just to try to expand our reach and try to meet other people and try to send good vibes out all the time. Consistently good vibes from Guy and Shine all the time.
Yep.
And we try to bring different stuff. It's not just about music and stuff, as Shine has said, and I agree 100%. Anything that you want to come share, we are all about trying to help you to share that out, and we want to push that up, whether it be reading poems, whether it be just a vlog channel, whatever it is. So just know we support you and we push you up, and we want to send out good vibes to you always. and give you an opportunity if you feel so led to be able to do that, and we always push you up in a good way. But shout out to Gaston's guitar covers. He had given me and Shine permission back several days ago now that as time moved forward, the few songs that he had sent over to me that he said I was welcome to add it into our show and everything. So, I mean, thank you for that, but also thank you for your friendship. He's been on with Guy and Shine at this time, and he's also been on in the evening time. So just to hang out, and just because the evening time we freestyle, it's more of a hangout, chill, play some music, toss back and forth, and just do stuff. And have guests on and just come hang out and get to know them, and just them get to know us and everything. But
we're trying to get crossover for that in the AM on the 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time show for Guy and Shine as well.
Absolutely.
The first or second week, or man, I've lost track of time now. But we did have it where we were having people, up every day. Boogie was the first.
Yeah,
we're making we got something special for her eventually. But everybody that comes on, like I said, I can't say it enough. We all learn something from you, and then the people that are here learn something from you and know what you're about. And it's cool because you never know what's going to come out of a conversation. So.
It helps. It definitely helps everybody. This is one of my favorite songs that Gaston's done. And it might be one that maybe is unfamiliar to other folks, but now that I've got to hear it, it's become one of my personal favorites by him. It's called Falling by Bruce Guthrie. And I just appreciate what he did with this song and his style with it. So this is Gaston's guitar cover. Shout out to you, our friend. Once a friend at Guy and Shine, always a friend at Guy and Shine. We appreciate you, man. You're always supportive in our comments, lighting everything up and coming on and hanging out and bringing good vibes all the time. So shout out to you, our friend. This one, Shine says it's about 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So you got a few minutes to go get you a refill. And shout out to everybody. I think it's we're 7 minutes after the top of the hour. I think so. Yeah, 12 or 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yeah. 3 minutes till 12. 3 minutes till the top of the hour. This is Gaston's guitar cover with Falling by Bruce Guthrie. Appreciate you. Shout out to you, Gaston guitar cover. See you in just a few minutes, John.
Sounds good.
I will be in town tomorrow. Would you meet me at the station? There's something I would like to talk to you about. It's just this thing that has been on my mind forever, and I was hoping we could find a way to work it out. By the way, this is Martin, just in case you have forgotten what I sound like. It's been a long, long time. They say that absence helps the heart grow fonder. Ah, well, anyway, I'd like to see you, if you don't mind. 'And I am falling into a world I can't describe, and I am calling, 'cause I like to say goodbye. Hey, I will be in town tomorrow. Could you meet me at the station? If it's just to see your face as the train pulls through. I just wanna see you laugh or cry or shake your head at me. I just wanna see what 20 years has done to you. And I am falling into a world I can't describe, and I am calling, 'cause I like to say goodbye. Will you take me by the hand and say you understand? Or will you want to drive me down onto my knees? And these are chances I must take, and I know I must not forsake your right to do and feel just what you please. But I don't have a lot of time to right the wrongs I've left behind, to undo all the damage I've done. So I'm calling you to ask for your forgiveness. Is that too much to ask of your son? Hey, I will be in town tomorrow. Could you meet me at the station? There's something I would like to talk to you about.
Yes. Shout out to Gaston's Guitar Covers, man. Appreciate you. Good job. Outstanding job. I see. Hey, what the quack? What the quack is in the house? Shout out to all 8 of you here with us. We appreciate you. This is Guy and Shine 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. That was Gaston Guitar Covers with that cover song there, and we appreciate him. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for being a part of Guy and Shine, and thank you for just having that, letting us share that with everybody. We appreciate it, Iris. it's a new song for me. So it's something that I haven't, I haven't got to hear that one. So and now that I have, since you've done it, since we shared it by you, but that very good job. I appreciate you. Gadsden's Guitar Covers, friend of Guy and Shine, friend of the show. Thank you. What the Quack is in the house. What the Quack? I always love that. I love that. I love that name. I do. I wish I would have been that creative. I wish I'd have been that creative. I wasn't that creative, but that's an awesome name. Hey, brother, what's up, man? I see you down there, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Got what the Quack? What the Quack, man?
What the Quack?
What the Quack, man? Hey, love it. Love it.
No, I love the way that he did. Like, was anybody?
What the Quack?
Well, it's quacking good time up in here.
Feed them ducks.
Quacking ducks.
Goodbye.
10 to 1 Eastern Standard
Guy and
Time.
Shine.
What the Quack?
Goodbye.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's hilarious, man. Yeah, man. What the Quack, man.
Yeah, we'll plug that show again. So for anybody that didn't hear before, we'll let her go again because it's coming up Saturday, February 22nd at Big Jack's Storytime. We be jamming 9 Eastern Standard Time. Myself and Creating Change, Mr. Guy Bandy, and 3 other artists, will be there. So 10-minute set per, and then it sounds like a little kind of talk about maybe after. And it's the first one of a series going every month that he'll be doing. So that's at Big Jack Storytime, streamed through myself as well at Shindig and at Creating Change GB. So Saturday.
Very good. Outstanding job, Shine. Absolutely. Thank you for that. All right. Let's see. We got Miss Boogie Time in the house. Let's see. I'm gonna put my email right there. I don't care that y'all have that because that's the email how you can get in contact with myself right there in the comments. What the Quack? I seen your question about the email. I put my email in because that's what it's supposed to be on my page, but I realized that when it says email, they mean email, not Gmail, or it don't show up there. I guess I don't know. That's supposed to be, or I got a hand put it in there. I don't know what I did wrong.
Because I know
I thought it was.
Anytime I'm trying to find somebody, usually if you go to like their page, right?
Yeah, they put it in the description, don't they?
Yeah, and the more, and then you got to go.
I need to
copy paste it. Yeah.
I need to do. I know I did something wrong because it doesn't show up the way I thought it was going to. But this is the one I thought was going to be there anyway, so I don't care. I mean, that's my
that works.
That's my Gmail right there. But shout out, Boogie Time right there. She says, Saturday Night Live jamming. Yes. Cool. Put it on your calendar. So, support Big Jack because he's trying to do good things.
And it's the first one, so you get to be part of something. You can say you were there for the very first one, and I mean, if you ain't first, you're last, right?
That's right. That's cool too. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point because because that's outstanding to be a part of something. Just and kind of just be like, man, knowing that you've been. I support that. I want to see that. That's a good thing. It's a great thing to see. Mm-hmm. Great thing. So absolutely, actually. Hey, Miss Boogie Time, I was saying that word, I guess, as you was typing it out and hitting send on it, because I seen that word as soon as I got ready to say it. Absolutely. With the, Big Jack, he's doing a great thing. So,
yes, he is. Yeah.
Shout out to you always, and for the personal help that he's offered Sean and myself on the back side of this thing, just being able to talk to us and tell us a few things so that, man, all that kind of stuff helps. We appreciate that, man.
Oh, yeah.
Guy and Shine here, 10 to 1. Appreciate you guys. We're coming up on the, we are into the,
about 12:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. So, we're inside the last hour.
That's right. Last little hour. It's been an awesome first little bit of show time. I just like being able to switch between all this media stuff and like what you pull up. What do you got down here, my brother?
So I got Silly Girl and I got Take This. So they're both kind of, that same kind of I don't know how to describe it. It's, but you know what I mean, kind of that.
Let's do. I like Silly Girl because I ain't never heard this other one. I don't think yet.
Well, you've heard it.
Maybe I have
one time before. I think
Okay.
I played it, but yeah, go for it.
Let's do Silly Girl,
Sounds
and then
good.
we'll do that one next too. I mean, we got. I mean,
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
we got
So
time. We got
let's
time.
go with that. I'll add this
Jeez,
one up
lady.
here.
There you go.
And this is Silly Girl by Sean Digg. We appreciate all of you being here. Shout out to 7 of you. Shout out to everybody that's been here. Hit the like button for us. Thank you. We appreciate that. This is Guy and Sean, 10 to 1, 12. What's the time? Check 12:08.
12:08 Eastern.
Good
Standard
vibes to you
Time.
guys.
Thank you.
Good vibes.
Right. Where did you come from, silly girl? I know I just met you, but I can't seem to get you out of my head, out of my head. My favorite song was playing, and you were shaking your hips with little invitation. We were locking lips, and know that I'll never forget you, no matter how hard I try. I can't even find a pen so I could see you again. You gave me your poison, and I breathed you in. And just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. And as the band was winding down, I couldn't seem to find you in the crowd of faces. Then out of nowhere, you appear without one question. Yeah, we disappeared, and know that I'll never forget you, no matter how hard I try. Can't even find the words to tell you how much you blew my mind. Gave me your poison, and I breathed it in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. The end. It's just the beginning. Well, you know I won't forget you, no matter how hard I try. I can't even find a pen so I could see you again. Gave me your poison, and I breathed you in. But just just like my favorite things disappear. Yeah. The end. The end. The end.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding job, Sean D.
Yeah, man. What's interesting about that track is I wrote that was probably around 21, 22 years old. And the guys I was playing with at the time were like, you know what I mean? Like, we went, like, I kind of went from here to like here. And we had this studio that we could only rehearse at because we couldn't afford to pay like the daytime rate from like midnight till 2 a.m. So one night we went in and it was just me and the guitarist after out playing a show, and I did 6 songs like that. So we just had the mic between us, and then I was sitting on one side of the stool and he was sitting on the other, and like it was just one of them songs. And we had a little kind of like label that was looking at us at the time, and they wanted to buy that song, and it was just one that I was like, no. You know, I don't know, like, it was just something that I didn't want to get rid of because it was just, I don't know, too personal. You know what I mean? It was real, like, yeah. So, no, I didn't sell it, is what I mean. But thank you guys for the kind comments. And, yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
Absolutely. Great. Outstanding song. That's why I played it, because that's one of my personal favorites.
Thank
you know, I mean, that's just the way I am about it. I don't mind to tell you when it's like, hey, this is one of my favorites. It doesn't mean that, you know, doesn't mean that all, that doesn't mean that somebody else might say, well, there's another one that's their favorite, but that one's one of mine. So it's like,
that's
okay.
why I read so many. Somebody's got to
it's like,
you know what I mean?
That's how you got to do it, man. Yeah. That's how Boogie Time says shit. I mean, it's like, you know, I mean, but that doesn't mean that you don't like others. That just means that if I'm going to go listen to one, that would be to kind of like with Gaston, that one song that he does, Working Man by Larry Fleet.
Yeah.
If I'm going to go listen to one of his songs right now, personally, unless I played it over and over again for here, that's the one I'll go choose, because it's like, I like that song. I listen to the words and I'm like,
well, that's what's great about music. You find the things that you connect with, and you know, if you there's songs I'll listen to on playback sometimes and be like, oh my, you know what I mean? Because it just, I don't know, I call it my time machine. You know.
Yeah. Hey, we appreciate 10 in the house, 11 in the house. We had 17 in the house, and that's consecutive days now, and we appreciate that, man. Thank you guys very much for coming by, showing up. Hit that like button for you boys, as Chris the Flash would say. Shout out to you, Chris the Flash, always, man. Friend of the show, friend of Guy and Shine, always. DT Hope TV in the house, man. I like this brother. He is just a cool dude and sends out positive, good vibes. And, you know, I just appreciate his style and his approach. And he also does some music, and just you can tell he's having a good time living in the blessing of life. And that's what it's all about in the end, is just enjoying your life and enjoying meeting people. I see big things for him, and I love being a part of his channel. I love being a part of his little crew. And when I have a chance, I go by and personally support. Not because I'm supporting just to support. I'm supporting because I enjoy being there, and I enjoy supporting that type of stuff. And he does a good job. So shout out to you, DT Hope 23 TV. We appreciate you here, and I thank you. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Amen to you. Amen to you. And you know, that's the way. That's the way it's supposed to be done. And I see you there, Miss Boogie. Yes. Sean does a good job with telling his stories, and that's why I think that him and I connected in a way backstage. I mean, we've talked as much behind the scenes as we have in front of the scenes. So therefore, I understand some of his little idiosyncrasies. He understands my little idiosyncrasies. So I know when, okay, sometimes it might be time to ease back, then it might be time to ease forward. And then vice versa. And you know, that just comes through personal relationship and being able to understand though you may not have been exactly where somebody's at, you have some real life struggle story to tell as well, and have had to persevere and just keep pushing forward. And that's the one thing, I guess, for both of us, the simplicity has been just keep pushing forward in your own way. Just keep doing the best you can to just keep going. Sometimes it don't feel like you're getting nowhere, but you are. If you're waking up and go, it's slow sometimes.
Sometimes it is very slow, you know, and that's why, you know, like for us, like, I mean, I know the tether for us back to our ways, and for me, from 8 years old, like I that's when I figured out I needed something for me, you know what I mean? And that's when, you know, music was really big at that time, and I mean, everything was going on. So I figured, well, why not try to, you know, learn some guitar? And that journey started there, and it was the way I found my way back to myself. You know what I mean? So I always had this kind of theories, like you don't want to forget your past, but you can't live in it. You want to be as present as you can, and at a certain point, those 2 points will come together and kind of create that 2.0 version of yourself. You know?
Indeed.
So,
Indeed, and realizing that those veers that we all take, hey, you're just gathering up that wisdom and knowledge it takes to present it when you come back to where you really need to be at. And this has been my chance of learning about other people and getting to meet somebody, man. Like I would have never met you if it hadn't been for this little platform.
And
just making comments and
like even the
like
odds, the
it's
time
like
and
it's
everything, like it's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's
wild.
silly. So it's like it's awesome. So I'm riding, I'm living in what I call living in the blessing. I'm just enjoying it and pushing forward and having a great time. And shout out to all, hey man, God bless you, DT. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you very much. I'm getting myself I'm getting myself more organized with email. So I just thank you for reaching back, and I appreciate just I'm trying because man I went back looking for something totally different than what I was looking for, but me and John was trying to find some stuff working on things, and I found, man, I had so much stuff that I hadn't responded to, and so many things that I haven't seen. I got it better organized now. I got it better organized, and I appreciate it.
I like this. I see we got a question here. Boogie's asking. I have a question for you guys. If you could describe the folk rock genre, how would you describe it? You want me to go first?
Yes, yeah, by all means, fire. Hey, hey, just before you get started, I'm just gonna tell you. You know what you just did?
Yeah.
You just said squirrels, even like rabbit hole. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna mute my mic.
I'm gonna stay on point for this because I can go for days. But yeah,
I'm muting my mic. Good vibes, everybody.
Good vibes. So for me, folk music genre has always come primarily because this is how I was raised around it, by storytellers, right? So they would have a story that they would tell normally, like around, like people just sitting around. They would tell this story, and then another guy would play off the story, and another guy would play off the story, and then you put a guitar into their hands, and each one of these guys would be playing together in unison and telling that story, and you would feel it. Like you might not have ever been in that situation, but it was almost like something caught you here, and you were just whoom, and you transfer time. And there's actually scientific studies on this with all kinds of music once you get into the jam. But for me, it was about the roots and just that, you know, ringing guitar, putting that energy in there, because a lot of times I was raised in a community where it was farming, struggle, you know what I mean? Like it was, you never knew what was coming next year. So when we had these opportunities to get together, everybody really made sure to turn them up. And typically, even like a sad folk song, I find, you know, because there are some real ones that'll just draw the tears out of you. You feel the emotion behind it. It has changed in the last few years, but you can still find a lot of players, like people that come through this channel, for example. So that's what I'd say on that. Yeah.
Excellent. And I would, I'm seconding that. And then I would want to say, when I start thinking about like folk rock and that particular, you know, that particular, whatever classifies into that, however you want to classify. From when I start classifying that, or I start thinking about that, then I I hear an opportunity for people at the time when I started recognizing what folk rock was, during the Chris Christopherson days and, the Willie Nelson days. And for me, I was a country music kind of fan, but I mean, I also ventured out into other genres. Like, I love the old blues, such Muddy Waters Buddy Guy. And I loved Guy Clark. Guy Clark was one of those that in the country music realm, he was all about storytelling. And I guess that was the part, if I was to have to encapsulate folk rock in anything that really drew me in, it wasn't so much the outstanding musicianship, which there was.
Yes.
It wasn't so much the outstanding production that was behind it. It was the organic way that they were able to tell a story and have people from all over different things come into that story and be able to hear what they were trying to say through music.
Yeah.
And it brought people together in a way at a time when, people were separated just by proxy. We were separated. Yep. And it allowed people through storytelling to understand that, man, we're all kind of in the same kind of bubble.
Yep.
We're just fighting against each other right now.
And that doing this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
so,
gave you a moment to pause and think, and then be like, wait a minute.
When you started digging through those albums, and you started, because for me, I was an album listener to some of these people. I listened to the whole album. Mm-hmm. So you would totally be involved in their what they were thinking about, what they were like I don't know. I got lost in some of it. I ain't gonna lie. I got lost in some of it.
There's an incredible showmanship in it without there being an incredible amount of showmanship in it, if you know what I mean. I love the all right, so this song's about a time I spent 4 days in jail down in Arizona. And then everybody clicks in and they start, you know what I mean? The whole thing, I wish there was more of it around where you still had your washboard players and all that kind of stuff.
Dude. What an organic way.
Stone players and the whole
or in a field just jamming and just
barn parties, we used to call them.
Yeah,
it would just be 400 or 500 people from the whole island would be.
If I would have been alive during the Woodstock era, I would still be in that field right now.
Alive after.
I'd still been in that field. I would have still been in that field. Muddy. I'd have been muddy, hairy.
Yeah,
I'd have had me some pretty little guy that done got hairy. We'd have just been muddy and hairy. We'd just been in the field. And I'm telling you,
man, it would have been that would have been epic to be.
Oh man, I'm telling you, dude, it was just that to me would have been just the era of the whole thing. It wasn't just that; it was just the whole era of everybody traveling around and just I don't know. It's a good thing I wasn't born in that era. That's all I can say. Shout out to the 80s. Shout out to the 80s.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 80s.
And how we ruined that festival from there on out. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But Boogie, I see that.
I lost track.
She says she's starting to write again. And it is a good suggestion because for me, no matter where or what direction the song will take, I always usually start there. That's because it gives me what I call the outline, and then I can take that same track and then flip it into whatever I want, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But having the bones of it, then you got something like a foundation you can build off any which way you want to go. So yeah, very cool.
Yeah, it is. And there's there's so many different people that if you start looking into that, you'll find people that even I probably can't name them right off the top of my head, but there's so many that's so good that man, there was so many that were so good. Just start digging in, you'll find some really killer stuff, man.
Electric President is a great one if you don't know him. What's he go by? He's got another name, but if you find Electric President, it'll come to me. He does a really cool style. There's so many different styles of that style of music, and what's really cool is you'll see you can go from just a guy or a couple guys sitting around playing guitar to a couple guys in a shed playing off each other using slightly different instruments, whatever it be, and you just be, how is this? It just takes you somewhere else. It's really cool.
It is.
So,
It is really cool. It is really cool. That's one reason why that, man, I always dug in like on the country music side of things and like bluegrass side of things was because of the storytelling and kind of like that vibe behind that was the acoustical music. It wasn't so much that was where you found the acoustic stuff.
That's right.
I like electric. I like all the rock and roll and all that kind of stuff, but I loved acoustic stuff. And so therefore you found a lot of it in bluegrass and country music and gospel and those types of albums. And man, it was just like, that was for me, that was where I found my true love. I loved all of it. I loved the other side of it. But man, when you got to find like those old back in the day before YouTube, and you'd get to find an old VHS or something with some old obscure concert from back in the day where there was 15 different artists coming up, and it was like, it was like you didn't get to see that very often unless you was there,
Well, I don't
whatever.
know. I don't know how it is down there. If you want to check him out, I just remembered his name, Boogie. It's Ben Cooper. So if you look at Ben Cooper, you'll find all of his stuff because he had trouble with labels and had to switch stuff around. But the other thing I wanted to say is what I find still super cool is up here. Like especially in Montreal, like it's still a hub for like music and bands, but it's not like what it once was. However, when the Bluegrass Festival comes or Folk Fest comes, you got to get them tickets 6 months in advance, and it will be sold out. And what's cool is that you'll see just single individuals there. You'll see families there with little babies and stuff. I was like, because they have like the headphones on them. I think that's
it's
cool.
a festival, dude.
Oh yeah, man. It goes 3-4 days, and there's people that travel from this like East Coast to West Coast because
it's a shangadang, man.
It's a
shangadang,
man, to go do it, and it's real cool. You meet cool.
It is. Well, we do have similar kind of things close, that's within proximity where they have bluegrass festivals and jams and stuff like that. And it is kind of just like a big party. You're just there hanging out, listening to music and stuff.
4 or 5 stages and stuff.
I'm not caliber enough player to be on the stages with some of these people that you go watch. I mean, and some of them are phenomenal. You're wow. I mean, why aren't you playing? Why aren't somebody paying you a lot of money or something? But there's just there's a lot of talent out there, man. A lot of talent.
You get to like, you think about a 4-day bluegrass festival, like that's a lot of people you've never heard of. Like there's usually 2 or 3 that I know, and you go and you're like, oh my, like how, like you said, how's nobody ever heard of you?
How has nobody ever heard of you? Like it's like unbelievable. And thank God for places like the internet and things for people like that to maybe possibly somebody be able to get to see and everything, because it gives them a chance to get some more views this day and age. But back in the day, I mean, you think there was so much talent out in the mountains and out in the middle of nowhere that people never got to hear, that they never got the chance to hear. And I bet there was some players that would burn up what we know is awesome now.
There are. They definitely were. Like those are the guys that most of the people cross just once or twice, and we're like, oh, what's that? Because I know I personally experienced that when we were down south, meeting some of those circle players. And I mean, that was over 15 years ago, and they're not with us now because most of them were in their 80s, early 90s, some of them, and stuff that they could do. Like, I mean, forget about it. I could work the rest of my lifetime and never be able to do some of the stuff that they could do. So everything derives from somewhere, so.
Yeah. I would tell Miss Boogie, I see your comment, because I haven't been trying to keep. I lose track if I don't just listen. I lose track. But now I have to answer this in a long. There's no easy way to answer this question. Yes, bluegrass is country, and no, bluegrass is not country. There is crossover, and there is similarities, but there is crossover. The only way I can describe, for example, when I was 8 years old, my favorite artist at that particular time in my life, and you guys are probably going to laugh if you know who I'm talking about when I say that. But my sister had a boom box with cassettes on it. We didn't have one until she got that for Christmas.
Billy Ray Cyrus is the answer. No.
No, my mom had got me a cassette, but my sister was the one that had the boombox. I had a little tiny Walkman and
Yeah.
with the little scrappy ears that
You
you
had to
could
put
barely
4
hear out of.
batteries in to play 3 songs.
Hey, well, when
Yeah.
she got that boombox, man, I got that thing, and you know how back in the day you could rewind it and you could time it out, so you knew how long to rewind it. But my favorite cassette deck or cassette at that time, my favorite artist at about, I'm going to guess, I was about 8, I think, 9 years old, was Ricky Skaggs. You Got Your Heart Broke. He had just crossed over from bluegrass and come into country music, kind of really started catching ground in country music. And that my ears loved the harmony, loved the music, loved and then that sent me on a journey through Ricky Skaggs, because that was where I was introduced to Ricky Skaggs. I knew nothing about before, nothing.
Yeah.
And I went on a journey of just loving his musicianship and learning about his childhood and coming up as a kid, playing on stages and just being a prodigy from the get. Yeah. But now he's really heavy into he loves gospel music and does some great renditions. Has done some stuff with Tony Rice and I mean countless others, Marty Stewart. But the journey is so vast. But there is crossover from bluegrass to country. But what makes bluegrass is the pronunciation and the style of picking that's done within it, because it's fat. It's like it's fast, and it's like and there's a different like pronunciation than other styles. So it is a different style,
vocally and playing wise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the pace is usually quicker, and then like so you got to like it depends. Different people do it different ways, but it is getting blurrier with a lot of the new stuff, because
it is.
You'll hear like I'm like, oh, that sounds bluegrass, and then the next song I'll be like, well, that sounds like almost. I mean, whatever.
There's some crossover coming, and that's beautiful in some ways. And what I gotta say this, just so you know, Miss Boogie, you also have to look, if you're going to go down the rabbit hole of Ricky Skaggs, then you might as well just go down the rabbit hole of Merle Haggard as well.
Absolutely.
And there's a rabbit hole for you that.
Yeah,
man, because he crosses over into now he doesn't with his style crossover as far as into everything, but you can see through his journey that he was a part of a lot of people's journeys, and he was involved in a lot of stuff, and he was been there, done that kind of dude. So that's another one just to shout him out. Hey, shout out to Merle Haggard. He was my favorite country music artist as a young man growing up. I love me some Merle. He had that
style. You got to love Merle, man.
Oh man, and he was a better musician than what I realized for when I first started hearing him out, and then I started really getting to know him through YouTube, being able to look at all the stuff and realize, like, man, he loved playing guitar. He loved the band. He loved just
and if you know
jamming,
the backstory, man. Like he was a tough man, you know what I mean? So like he like that the whole thing came through. Like what I found was he was one of the first, probably most authentic musicians I ever came across. You know what I mean? Because like what you heard, what you seen was what he was dealing with, and like he talked about that a little bit later, and other people talked about it more than he ever did. But
yes.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to 8 in the house. We appreciate you. I see you, Cecilia Vlog. Thank you very much for coming by. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Creating change here. We're just trying to throw out good vibes to everybody. We got started down a rabbit hole with Miss Boogie Time. Talking about, I think her original question was, it was about folk music, right?
Yeah. The folk genre.
I told her from the get before you started. I was like, Miss Boogie, you just sit me down. I just went right down the rabbit hole.
It was about a 20-minute roll, but I mean, that's what's cool about it, because like when you know, like what I think is cool about it is that like I used to really, really get into you know, if I was listening to a particular group, like I would know everything about them, when they started, how long they were playing, like you know what I mean? Like I would get really, really into it. And I like, you know, when we get an opportunity to get a question like that, to kind of share, you know, our perspective on it and kind of what you experienced. So, yeah.
I remember being at your channel, Cecilia Vlogs, and I appreciate you coming by. This is Guy and Shine in the Morning. Welcome to Creating Change. Shine Dig and I, we do this together here in the mornings from 10 to 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we also come on in the evenings right now as well. Most days I've been coming on every day for February just because I signed on for every day. Shine did not sign on for February, but he does try to come on with me most of the time, but he cannot be held accountable because he's not the one that said, "Oh, I'll be on twice a day." Oh, because it's work. Now I ain't gonna lie, but it's cool. It's a good learning experience. Shout out,
good experience. Absolutely, you know,
learning.
Adapting to looking at this screen till your eyes go square.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Boogie said, I enjoyed discussing music and food. Well, you know, both of them send you down the rabbit hole. Like, here we go. It's like asking you what your favorite food is, and you wind up naming off everything you love and then trying to figure out which one of them it is that you actually is the one that you love the most. But shout out to you, Miss Boogie Time. Thanks for that conversation, because me and Shine could get lost in a rabbit hole that sent us for 3 days talking about. Tomorrow we'll be talking about folk music again, because me and him will say, boy, that was a good conversation with Miss Boogie about folk music. And here we go again. Right down it.
Absolutely.
Right now, here we go. Hey, they're surviving together. Thank you, Miss Mac. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Boogie Time, appreciate you. Cecilia Vlog, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. We enjoy having you. This is Good Vibes. Welcome. Always good vibes to you, my friend. We got 10 in the house, had 12 in the house there for a second, had a bunch in here commenting, and I lost track for a second, and I get behind, but shout out to everybody.
It happens.
I'm live at 6. Hey, shout out to Miss Mac, surviving together.
Perfect.
I'm live at 6 Eastern time tonight, talking about new research on the link between gut and mental between gut and mental health. Huge. I'm with you. Okay. Yes. Shout out to Miss Mac. She does a wonderful job as a support channel, and just as a wonderful outlet for people to be able to just go and listen and hear and have an opportunity to share knowledge base. Yep. And we just appreciate her, and we would encourage you to please go support her. If you have the opportunity and time, stop by and tell her hello, and just let them know you were there. Hit the like button for them. Share it out, because I'm sure that it will be very insightful and very helpful, and it will always be positive, uplifting, trying to help. It's something you can be proud of having on your community page. That's right. I shared this out. Yeah. So shout out to you, Miss Mac. Thank you for being a friend of Guy and Shine. Once a friend, always a friend. And we appreciate you, and we just welcome you and thank you. Shout out to 7 people in the house. Cecilia Vlog from Kingdom of Bahrain. Thank you. Well, man, it's so awesome when you realize that it's around the world. It's not like you're talking to your neighbor over here. It's around the world, and I love that. That is so awesome. Thank you for being here.
That's really cool. Very cool.
Thank you. We appreciate so much. Thank you, Desi, brother Desi. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. And Magic of Healing, Jimena. Thank you so much for being here and bringing Miss Mac to us. Through you, Miss Mac found, through connections like connect. That it's amazing, and I don't take that lightly. That's awesome. What a circle that creates, and that's awesome for me. Thank you. You're so welcome, and Shine. We just appreciate you saying that, because we're trying real hard to send out nothing but goodness and kindness, and talk about things in our way. Yep. We talk about things openly, and we discuss things openly, and that's the way we do it. And I think people respect that, and I do. So thank you. Bring more. I have you front. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. we appreciate that. I appreciate that. We all appreciate that. That helps us, man. That helps us. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to play track or what do you want to do?
That's why I can.
Track.
Because you are the one comment of my video. That's why I connect you also. Well, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
We're glad to have you. Welcome to Guy and Shine. Always welcome. And we appreciate you. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you. Look at Miss Mac down here. Look here. Hit that like button for you boys. Hit that like button for you boys. Double tap that screen. Oh, Chris the Flash. Shout out to Chris the Flash. What do you got loaded up down here for us, my man? We'll play some
since
song.
we're talking about Merle, I figured we might as well play Pills. If you know it,
what
know it.
What a segue.
Hey.
Shout out to you, Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, man. Thank you all for being here. Good vibes.
This song's called Pills. And I guess it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. All right. These pills have made me sick. These pills made me forget who I'm supposed to be. I don't remember seeing this in the itinerary. Living in the darkness only. It can be created when you're lonely. These pills, these pills have made me evil. These pills made me kill all that once was good. These pills made me dependent, and I don't know how to live. Living in the darkness, one only you can build. Forget about the empires. A curse is all you've built. Well, I don't blame you for nothing. Not the way I used. To put it all out there. I was the one who ultimately got to choose. Living in a darkness only you could ever create or navigate through. The road to hell is hard and lonely.
These pills are stolen everything, and I thought I had the upper hand. Turns out it's not the way this works. But I can tell you how much it will eventually hurt. How much eventually it will hurt. When they don't work no more. How much this hurts. Bills.
Now here we got a plug. We don't have to say
If you
anything.
didn't know, Monday through Friday from 10 till 1 Eastern Standard Time, me and Mr. Guy Bandy at Creating Change GB, and also through my page, we'll be streaming a show that we would love all of you to be part of. Be safe, tell the ones you love them, and keep on shining.
Goodbye.
Good vibes.
Hey, I love this reaction video style thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
we got to do some of that, dude. I want to do some of that.
I got some stuff lined up for.
Yeah, we got to do
maybe
some reaction video style stuff. Hey, while we was doing that, I think I was able to. I was trying to pull up one. He was talking about Merle Haggard, but I done one by Merle. And I was seeing if I could get it to upload. I was just gonna see if it would upload and play it for everybody, but I don't know if it will or not. I'm waiting on it. It's being slow for some reason. I don't know. It's not doing it as fast. But shout out to everybody in the house. Appreciate y'all coming up on the. We'll share that one tomorrow with everybody. It's coming up on 12:50, 10 minutes from the top of the hour. We appreciate y'all hanging with us. 10 in the house with us still, Sean. We appreciate everybody here.
Absolutely.
Man, this has been an outstanding ride for us. In the past couple of weeks, we've learned a lot. It feels a lot easier and a lot better to get through. Shout out to you, Cecilia Vlog, Magic of Healing, Jimena. Thank you very much. Thank you for introducing us to Miss Mac, Surviving Together. Thank you. Shout out to Boogie Time for sending me down a rabbit hole of folk music, Shine down a rabbit hole, and now every day probably for the next month, me and Shine will wind up mentioning something about folk music within a cast, and then it will be a half hour of
musical history, which we can work that in because
we could
between both of us and Mr. William. He's got incredible knowledge.
Oh man, he's got more knowledge than he's got like that kind of. Like he's been digging in. He's been digging in, like especially the bluegrass and the different. I mean, he knows about it, man. He's got the history on point for sure, man.
Absolutely.
Let's see, but we appreciate everybody. This is 9 people here with us, and we had up to 17 in the house with us today. And gosh, it feels so good to have everybody coming and joining in with good vibes with Guy and Shine. We appreciate it. It's going to be 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, Monday through Friday. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget Big Jack story time, February 22nd, 9 o'clock. Going to be 5 artists, 10 minutes apiece, and just going to have fun and jam. And we encourage everybody to come support. There'll be plenty of places to find going. You won't have no trouble finding it to come support and drop a comment. Say a like, whatever, just support. You don't know what time it is, but shout out to everybody in the house and Miss Boogie Time. Yeah, thank you for giving me and Shine I mean, you just stayed up about 15-20 minutes for us, right? Real quick. So it's like
we had to keep ourselves on the leash on that too.
Rabbit hole. rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to catch the squirrel.
There you
He
go.
went down. He disappeared. I'm like, where'd he
He's
go?
Seeking the truth.
Oh man, he's seeking the truth now, man. He's doing his thing, man. But yeah, man. Appreciate that. That was fun, and it does it kind of get, it makes you think about things, because you do have so many different, for those of us that do this kind of stuff, you have so many different styles you listen to, and you love all of them, but you do have those certain ones that kind of like, there's a reason, there's a real reason why it got you, and folk music would be one of those. A lot of it would be that. But shout out to you, Miss Boogie Time. Shout out to everybody. Cecilia Vlog, thank you for being here. Welcome. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Brother William, always glad to have you. He said Blaze Foley. There you go. See, Brother William, he knows. Surviving together. Thank you very much, Miss Mac. Desi, Brother Desi, shout out to you, man. Keep that full hat in line,
Yeah, keep yourself safe out there.
You're one of the people that understand.
Yeah.
He's one of the people that truly understand. I feel it that he gets it. I know that he understands exactly what I'm talking. He knows. He just knows. And I know that. DT Hope, appreciate you, brother. Always like to share. And he likes and shares our stuff. And he wouldn't do it if he wasn't proud of us and enjoyed the content. So I thank you for that, sir. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. And just know that you're a friend of Guy and Shine. So anything we can do to help promote or push you up, just let us know, and we'll always be happy to shout you out. Thank you very much for being here, man. Let's see, we got I'm going back through Jimena.
I see your mom and sister said,
oh yeah,
good show, they got to take off. Thank you guys very much. And Elevated's in. It's a great show, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you to all you guys. Yeah, it really does help having a question and stuff like that, or whatever it is.
Always ask us something if you feel like it's something you think. Like, ask us, and you'll see what happens.
Answer it.
Elevated Einstein. Thank you, brother. We see you, man. Thank you. Yeah, you never know where it might go.
No, we can get down on some goose chases over
there.
Yeah,
man. Sure. Yeah. Because I mean, that's what it's all about. Yeah. It's like, hey, let's see where it goes, man. That's how
we've had a few. We got to do a few good and that's what it is. It's a conversation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some people use debate, but it's like, okay, that's fine too. It's like, you know what I mean? You can talk about anything as long as you don't get.
It's conversation. It's a conversation.
What do you think about this? Let's see how these words work and what they mean to me and what they mean to you. And,
we're not cotton balls.
Turns
we're not
out
they mean
kind of the same thing. We're just using different words. You know what I mean? So that's super interesting.
It is.
I'd like to say here.
It is. That's another rabbit hole. Another rabbit hole.
Yeah.
We'll be on here till 3 o'clock.
I can't be today. I got to go get birdied up for.
This is Guy and Shine coming to you 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. As always, we're going to keep it as consistent as possible for a minute. See what this pans out for us, and we're working in evening times as well. Mm-hmm. Most days, that's just something that we chose. That's just I chose to do it. That was just a me thing, because it was like, it's February. It's a short month. It's a short month, thankfully. I wasn't actually thinking about that when I did say, all right, I'm going to go all month.
It's a good choice, because even though it's both our birthday months, usually February brings cold and lots of snow and
there's
rain.
Nothing else to do.
You're gonna get, so.
There's nothing else to do. Nothing else to do but go down a rabbit hole of folk music and live stream and do this and take it seriously and try to grow a little bit and see what happens. But shout out to everybody who's supporting, and we appreciate that. Hit that like button for you. Double tap that screen. Yeah. Krista Flash, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Elevated Einstein, Smiley, all of you that I'm thinking. If I didn't name you, it's not because I don't want to. It's just because it's hard to remember everybody. Mm-hmm. But shout out to 17 in the house at one time for us again today, Shine. That's outstanding.
Growing every week, and we appreciate all of you, because we couldn't do that without you guys and without your help and without you being here. So we appreciate y'all and hope that you stay safe out there. Tell the ones you love them, and keep on shining.
Couldn't said it any better, my man. Shout out to everybody. Good vibes for me and Shine. This is Guy and Shine. Y'all take care. Good job, Shine. I'll see you backstage. Shout out to everybody. Good vibes to everybody. Appreciate y'all.
I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes on to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.